Car's all set.
Okay. Here we are again. Intro's almost over. Conker's here. Hey Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you there? Just waiting for the intro to play out. We'll wait a couple more minutes and then we'll get started. Doing alright, you're playing Warframe at the moment, so you must be listening. Okay, nice. Cole used to play Warframe. I never got into it myself, but he said it was pretty good from what I've heard, so... That's cool. You do it up, Conker. Feel free to listen as long as you'd like. I'll be here, so... Let me just check something real quick before we get started. So Cole has officially moved in to his apartment. I have not seen him since yesterday. He's reveling in the silence. And it's gotten me thinking, you know what I need when I move out? I need to call a therapist. Because I've seen what a lack of therapy does to my mother and my brothers. Not so much my dad, but he's kind of a bit of an off case. But I've seen what a lack of therapy does to my family. And I don't want to end up like that. And I can only say this because they just left. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness, the Stream Edition. Last time, we began the liberation of Phaenax City after Cypher began impersonating all of their members of their society. And today we're going to finish that up. But since last time, I've made a couple of little changes. Well, one change and one acquisition, actually. So the spot monitor will show you now that I've actually moved all of the Pokesnacks over to the cave Pokespot instead of the rock one, because I decided, fairly last minute, that I actually meant what I said when I said as a joke before, but not the Wooper, I'm keeping the Wooper. Well, as it turns out, I actually am keeping the Wooper because I caught one off screen. I'm sorry that I keep catching all these things off screen, but I'm going to catch at least one more Wooper on screen before the end of the playthrough, because I actually finished up making, like, I kind of labbed out all of the sets for the Purify Chamber in a notepad document, and I finally finished that up yesterday night. So now I know all 9 of the sets and how to make them perfect tempo, and one of them, I could just grab any old ground type from the rock Pokespot if I wanted to, but I want to get Larvitar if I can from duking for that one, because that just seems like an appropriate little end note for it, I guess. But yeah, I acquired a Wooper. I was going to do it on screen today by just, like, saving right before I went and caught it and then saying, oh, it's a Wooper, so now that I saved right before I caught it, but after the spot monitor responded, it'll always be a Wooper. But then I went and caught it, and it was level 20, and it had an adamant nature, and it has actually really good IVs, and I said, nope, and it had the ability that I wanted. That was the main thing. It has water absorb. So I said, no, I don't think I'm going to get this lucky again, so let me just keep it. And I'll just explain myself later and catch another Wooper to simulate the effect of catching this one later. So new team member, 5th team member, wasn't originally going to be my water type, but I decided last night that it's going to be my 5th team member. We got a Wooper. We're going to have a Quagsire. Although this particular Wooper I might keep for a little while, I'm going to try to keep it until level 36 if possible, because Wooper is really nice because it learns Earthquake naturally by level up, so you can take the one and only Earthquake TM in this game and you can give it to somebody else. Hint, hint, right over here where the cursor's highlighting. And that's what we're going to do. So that's 5 team members down, and the 6th one, well, we won't be collecting it up today, and we probably won't be collecting it up next time, but we'll see how everything goes. But for now, the main things we have left to do is we've liberated the streets of Phanak, so now we got to liberate Pre-Gym, and then we got to liberate Phanak Stadium, and once we've done both of those things, hopefully Cypher will leave this city alone for once in their damn lives. So let's go find out, shall we? Hello there. Yes, I'm aware you mentioned this last time I was in here. I do, actually, and I get the feeling you're going to try to stand in my way because you're not who you seem to be. You can try. But yeah, because this is required in order to get into the stadium, probably all these people are going to have some Shadow Pokemon, so that'll be fun. We'll figure that out as we go. Just give Wooper a little bit of experience by switching it into the battle, and then we'll go from there. Although Wooper is about the correct level for all of this, it's just a little frail because its stats aren't exactly the best. I mean, if we thought Curlio was frail, take a look at this stuff. I mean, my best stat is 29 right now, and I'm at level 20, so that's a little ralts, if you're asking me. I forgot to teach Water Pulse. Oh well, I'll do it later. I'm going to try to stick it out and see how much Mudshot does. And then how about I do I'll just do a Psychic on Linoon. It probably won't one-hit KO it, but it'll probably do some damage. So yeah, as it turns out, like I said before, you could basically make half a team out of the Cave Pokespot and you'd be in very good shape. I didn't make half a team, but I made a third of a team with the Cave Pokespot. So that's fun. Just decided not to include Zubat. I do like Crobat. It's probably one of my more favorite flying types. There's a lot of flying types I like, though, so it's kind of a hard pass in most cases. But yeah, Crobat's pretty good. I like it. It does good work most of the time. It just takes a little bit to get going. So really, if you want to catch a Zubat for the purpose of using it in a team, you're probably going to want to catch it at level 21 from the Cave Pokespot, because if you don't, it won't know Wing Attack, and it'll be, like, next to useless, basically, so. It will absolutely be dead weight for quite some time. I mean, I guess Bite's okay, but yeah, You really need Stab to make Zubat be able to do anything at all. And if you catch it at level 21, you can immediately evolve it into Golbat, and then it becomes much better. So it gets stats that are actually usable, rather than what it had before. So... Alright, Curly has got one more level. There's a Natu. So that's cool. But as we will find out momentarily, it's a Shadow Natu. Pretty good Psychic type as well. It gets Aerial Ace by Purifying, if I recall correctly, so that's actually really nice. Because then you don't gotta wait for the TM for it post-game in order to get a secondary stab move. It has decent attack, so it should work okay. Not quite gonna KO there because of the Growl, but that's okay. I am, however, going to probably call Wooper to raise accuracy, because the accuracy just dropped, so... let's do a Shockwave to get rid of Curlia, and then we'll start working on Natu. You got this, Wooper! You can do it! I should put up a Reflect. I forget if Natu has Shadow Shed. It might, and if I put up a Reflect, I'll get to see if the AI is actually, like, competent at getting rid of Reflect and Light Screen. I think it has Shadow Blitz, though, and I think that's what it just used, so... I wasn't looking at the screen, that's my bad. If it's got the nature and the IVs, then it's completely understandable you wanted to keep it. That is lucky. Yeah, it's pretty good. Adamant is a little bit crap for its water-type moves and for its ice-type coverage that I'm going to give it, because we're going to get Ice Beam very shortly. But it's got like a 28 special attack IV or something like that, so even with the 10% lowering of its stats, that's like a godly IV total to get for its special attack, so that's perfectly acceptable to me. I will take it. You've been doing a lot of thinking about the white team, and you'll definitely be raising at least 2 teams, maybe 3, depending on whether you want to do the double battle train or a casual team and at least a singles team. There you go. That'll be good. Is Ice Punch available in... I don't know if it's available in White 1. I know it's available in White 2, but I don't think there's move tutors in White 1, unfortunately. Which is a little disappointing, because those move tutors are cracked in White and Black 2. They are very helpful. So... Oh, hey, Cole, what's up? You are far too powerful now. You can watch Twitch and play 14 at the same time. Yes, this is true, because you have 2 screens and all of the power. How you doing? So, oh, here in XD? I don't know, actually. I don't know if Ice Punch is available from the move tutor, so... Although, to be fair, in XD, if Ice Punch was available, it's just a worse Ice Beam in this one, because it's all special, so... I know what you're saying. It would be nice if it was physical, so Wooper could take advantage of it, but it's considered special in this one, so, you know. You're good, you're suffering in Diadem. Well, I will tell you this. Oh, look, they are using Shadow Shed. Interesting. I get to see this animation because I've never seen it before. That's actually pretty cool. Nice. So let's put another one up, because I feel like messing with this not to. Gives me something to do, I guess, while I'm waiting for it to do other things. I guess if it was a little slower, it'd be nicer, but that's okay. I can handle it. What I was going to say, Cole, is remember that once you're level 60 on Minor, you don't have to be in Diadem anymore. You can actually just go do your Namazu quests for the day. Like, you'll go get your level 60 gear, which you can buy directly from the Namazu, and then you can just go straight to them and do those quests on a daily basis, and that'll get you a whole bunch of experience. And then you can go back to Diadem if you want to continue suffering. So... that would be my recommendation, anyway. Yes, it is nice, isn't it? For some reason you were thinking the physical special split already happened, so Ice Punch would have been good for ice coverage. No, I get you, Conker, because in this game, because of the way that shadow moves work in this game, they work the same way as the physical special split essentially works. So I completely understand, because it basically... it can confuse you when you're coming back from, you know, later generations where the physical special split already happened, and be like, oh, well, the shadow moves work that way, so the other moves must work that way too, right? And actually, it's a no, but I can understand how it can be confusing. So, yeah, I'm just gonna mess with this Natu, basically. I'm just gonna keep putting Reflect back up. Poor guy. It's too bad Shadow Shed doesn't have power points. Oh well. We went and bought more fresh water on screen last time, right? I'm pretty sure we did. Well, if we didn't, I bought more fresh water, so yeah, now we've got enough. We should be good on healing items until we're done with the stadium, so. And we've acquired a Natu. Perfect. It evolves at level 25 as well, so if you get it a little bit of experience, you can get a pretty solid Psychic type right out of the gate there. So, I was considering it, and it would work with my team pretty well. It's just that then I wouldn't even know what I'd use for my 6th team member. So. You need to start the Namazu quests. You don't need to do the Moogle stuff. No, you don't need to do the Moogle stuff to do the Namazu quests. There are some quests that you need to do in order to unlock the Namazu, though, and I forget if you did them on Toki yet. I know we did them for you on Rory so that she could level up Botanist, but I don't know if you did them on Toki to level up, or rather, it's like some quests in Yanxia and the Azim Steppe, and then there's like a combined quest that happens for both, and then you can unlock them from there. But I don't know if you unlocked them yet or not. Basically, if you go to Doro Ilo in the Azim Steppe, you can check if they're unlocked, because if they are unlocked, then you probably would, like the Namazu would have their little festival there, and then you would know. So, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of there's a couple of chains of quests that you have to do in order to unlock them. You can check the wiki page, and it'll tell you all the ones that you need to do, so. Where's the teacher? I'm trying to figure that out right now, man. This place needs to get liberated. That's what needs to happen, but... Oh, Justy's not here either. Huh. Well, it looks like anybody is up here right now, so I guess I'll go check it out. Nope, there's the Justy impersonator. You keep saying that, but that doesn't make it true. Just because you see it that way doesn't mean it's correct. I love how I'm not even fazed by what she's saying about beating things into me, and Mikey's just sitting there like, yeah, I'm just gonna bounce on my toes, on the balls of my feet. Bring it on, lady. Not even affected at all. Oh, I get inner focus. That's not bad. Do I want to switch out for Remoraid? I guess I could get Breloom in here. I'm going to need it in here anyway for whatever the Shadow Pokemon that's coming up is. I do, however, want to get rid of Golbat because it's a pretty big threat, so especially to Breloom when I switch it in. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to switch it in because it probably has Wing Attack at the moment. Alright, I won't flinch from this because I just got your inner focus, so that's good. And now I can beat you back. Nice. You actually one-shotted something, Curlia. You're getting stronger. We'll get there, that's for sure. Alright, we got a Roselia. Cool. And again, because this is a required fight, you can bet that this is a Shadow Roselia. It's not a bad grass type, actually. It doesn't get a whole lot of good poison type moves, though. I think it's stuck with Poison Sting for its stab. But as a grass type itself, it's not bad. It gets a whole bunch of different grass moves that you won't even have to worry about using, like, TMs or anything on it, so you can save those for somebody else, or what have you. But, yeah, it's not bad. I want to get rid of Remoraid, so... And I think the Roselia probably has Shadow Wave, so I'm going to Light Screen, actually. And then just mess around with it if it has Shadow Shed. Can probably weaken this one pretty easily because I have both Shockwave and Mega Drain, and both will do like next to nothing to Roselia, so. Yeah, it does have Shadow Wave. Good. And ow. I guess I deserved that. Sorry, Curlia. Go ahead and bow out. Not literally, though, so you hit your head, but okay. Alright, Whooper, you're up. I don't gotta worry about it because this Roselia does not have any grass-type moves to hit me with. It just has Shadow Wave, so... how about we try to Stun Spore it? I probably should Call, actually, first. There we go. And then... I'm gonna Tail Whip it, actually, because that'll make False Swipe do even more damage to it. so we can go from there. Yeah, see, that doesn't do a whole ton. You know what might be happening, though? I thought about this recently because I acquired a fan game, a Pokemon fan game, called Pokemon Uranium. I don't know if anyone has heard of it, but I've acquired it recently. I haven't gotten the chance to play it just yet. I'm probably going to give it a shot when I'm not playing Pokemon XD this week, just for the hell of it. But what I think Pokemon Uranium might have taught me was that because there's a new type in Pokemon Uranium that's good against every type in the game, kind of like Shadow moves. And what Pokemon Uranium may have taught me inadvertently is that Shadow moves are really strong against dual-type Pokemon because they hit them super effectively for both of their types. So when Breloom gets hit with a Shadow move, it's super effective against its Grass typing and its Fighting typing, which means it's taking 4 times the usual damage from it. Which means pure Pokemon, pure-type Pokemon like Flareon will take less damage overall from Shadow moves because they only have one type, so they only take ×2 damage instead of ×4. So suffice it to say, pure-type Pokemon are probably a little bit of a better bet if you're not going to have Shadow Pokemon in the party for your to tank out Shadow hits. You may want to switch in Pokemon that are just one type because that'll actually carry you a little bit further in terms of the damage that you're taking overall, so. Yeah, kind of like Ice against Dragonite, yeah. So, what's the dang for, Cole? Is that just all the stuff that you have to do, or is that just from the damage that I'm taking? Because the damage is okay, it's fine. I'm gonna use a Great Ball, actually, because this is considered a fully evolved Pokemon, so just want to guarantee my capture. Oh, the damage things that I learned? Okay, yeah. So, it's not too bad because, especially in the case of, like, Shadow Wave there, it's not too bad because, I'm taking, like, it's splitting the damage in half, so it does a little less damage than usual, but, yeah, it's alright. No, I don't have appreciation for your work. You steal people's Pokemon, you impersonate people in town, and you generally do evil things. How could I have any appreciation for what you do? Spot Monitor's responding. I will wait until I'm done with the Justy impersonator before I deal with that. You'll also notice that I took the Macho Brace out of my PC. Ooh, Lord, here we go again. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I have an idea, but I don't know if I'm actually going to carry it out just yet. Coliseum. Bullying Divil may have a sequel, but we'll see. I don't know yet. Alright. We're healed up. Wooper can stay in because I want to try to train it a little bit. Curlia is getting there. We just need that 2,476 experience, and then she'll be a fully evolved Pokemon, so that'll be good. And Natu, you can just hang around. We'll heal you in a minute. Let's go take care of the Justy impersonator first. Yeah, the real Justy. Uh-huh. Right, as I said. Well, I would think that... What were you gonna do? Kill the hostages if he attacked you with his Pokemon? What do you... This game isn't rated teen. Oh, boy. Sounds like I've got some work to do, then. What's the Tom Kenny line from Spyro? Sounds like I've got things to do! Something like that, except that didn't sound anything like Tom Kenny, but, you know. It's okay. I did my best, and I don't regret it, I think. Okay, so Sneasel is going to be a bit of a problem for Curlia, and Kadabra is going to be a bit of a problem for everybody, so... I don't know about this Wooper. How would I call, and then I put up a light screen, actually? Well, I should probably just switch Curlia out, but I kind of want Wooper to, like, KO the Kadabra, because I think that would be funny. So, I think I'm going to do this, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, I won't be putting up a light screen this turn. Oh no, he's got Justy's actual strategy of using Double Team. Why? It's okay, I have accuracy increases, so it's probably fine. I'm just gonna slam the Sneasel, since it didn't double team yet. And then, since Kadabra wants to be a little dick, let me use my 100% accurate move on you. How about that? Ice Punch, oh boy. Yeah, I might want to put up a light screen, just because that did a little bit more than I would like it to. Let's see how much this does. Probably won't do half, to be honest, because it's Shockwave on a Kadabra. Ooh, it critted, though. That's nice. And KO it next turn. Come on, Wooper, you can do it! There you go, attaboy. And it did, like, nothing. I tried. Wooper tried, and that's all that matters. Flareon. Yeah, that can work out okay. Let's just get rid of the Kadabra first before I start working on anything else. I mean, it leaves me open for Sneasel to, like, feint attack me, but... Let's hope he feint attacks someone else first. He did not, but I still lived, so that's good. Sneasel, you suck on the special attack side. Shouldn't have said anything, because this is going to be on Kirlia, and I'm going to die. See, sometimes you just have to say it to make it so that it's definitely not true. So... Alright, well that gets rid of you. I'm confused now, but that's okay. I can deal with confusion. A little at a time. Right, we got a Misdreavus. I should probably switch Kirlia out, because this is not going to work out for Kirlia. Flareon, you're confused. I'm going to try to power through it, but I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. And I think Breloom's probably a safe-ish bet, because I definitely can use it to KO the Sneasel. It won't really work against Misdreavus, though, I suppose, but... Well, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, that's a crit. Okay, well... Okay, so this will probably, if it hits... Yeah, I was going to say, if it hits, it'll KO Sneasel, but it did not hit, so... Alright, so now, since Misdreavus didn't double team yet, I'm going to bite it. And then, how about we Brick Break and see if we can get rid of it. Oh, right, it has Aerial Ace. That's not good. Ow. Well, I hope this Brick Break KOs, otherwise we're going to be here a little while. There you go. Easy. And Wooper got a level up. I forget if we got an Everstone. I don't think we did, but if we did, I might go grab it from the PC because we're not going to be leveling it like and evolving it for a little bit yet, so... Do I want Amnesia over Tail Whip? Yeah, I think I do, actually, because Tail Whip is nice for reducing their defense, but Amnesia will actually keep Wooper alive, and that's going to be the problem that I'm going to run into if I'm going to try to keep it at its beginning stage until it learns Earthquake, so I think I'll stick with this. I could just evolve it into Quagsire, to be honest, because it still gets Earthquake by level up as a Quagsire, but it doesn't get it until 42, so... It's a little later, and I don't know if I want to wait that long. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Okay, and we have a Meowth. And as it turns out, it's a Shadow Meowth, which will add to our total of normal types. So now we can stick it right in the Purify Chamber with Teddy Ursa and Delcatty, and it will make the third of 4 normal types we can use for our first set. So that'll be good. I'm getting my ass kicked by this confusion, but that's okay. I can probably still just power through it, it's fine. I would like to Stun Spore this Meowth before it starts doing terrible things to me. It may still do terrible things to me. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's not absolutely terrible, but of course I missed. I'm fighting against Justy. I should expect to miss all of my hits, because why would I hit anything that I need to hit today? I'm going to be using some revives. That's okay. Alright, so... What do we got left that I can actually use to take out the Misdreavus? How about Aaron? That seems like a good idea. Got some extra defense there, so that should help a little bit at least. I'm going to use some Moo Milk on Flareon, even though I'm still confused, so it'll probably still be a little bit of a problem. We'll try to make it work out. Aaron I'd like to call because I've got Iron Tail, and it'll hurt like a mother if it hits Misdreavus, so... So now let's just see how this all happens. Alright, so let's, I'm actually going to Helping Hand this Iron Tail, if possible, just to guarantee the KO on Misdreavus, if I can even get it through the Confusion Wall. I did. Good. And then after this, we got to work on reviving Breloom, because one of the nice things about Wooper and Quagsire is that they get Yawn by level up as well. Like I said, Wooper and Quagsire are probably the only wild Pokemon you can get at the any of the Pokespots that actually have decent moves by level up. So, yeah, they can work pretty well for you in terms of getting you some good moves. They get Yawn and Earthquake by level up. They don't get a better water move than Water Gun, but you probably have Water Pulse by this point if you've been doing any of the stuff at the, you know, at Mount Battle. So, and we'll be going back to Mount Battle in a little bit to do some more stuff, but not just yet. So. All right, Aaron, let's do a little mud slapping. We'll let you guys tank it out a little bit. See how much this does. I mean, it's a Meowth. It doesn't have that much defense, but this isn't a very strong attack to begin with, so... Okay. I mean, I can deal with that. And now I need to get Breloom in here, and obviously I don't want to die, but... Well, it might take a little bit of extra damage here. Maybe if I take a lot of damage from Shadow Rush from this, I'll just heal it next turn and then go from there. I think I'm trying to play around too much with all this stuff, though, and that's why I'm, like, getting my ass kicked right now. So, it's okay, though. We'll figure it out. Alright, so probably one more Mud Slap, and then we'll be okay. I'm going to try to Stun Spore, and I'm going to Mud Slap one more time, and then we should be okay. Come on, Aaron, you can do it! Everybody hang tough, and we'll be okay. I think. I hope. Gonna have to find a good replacement for Mud Slap, though, eventually, because it's just nice to have for, like, catching stuff, you know? But, I don't know. I'll figure that out later when it actually becomes an acute problem, because I have so many good moves that I want to teach Aaron, and I don't know what to do with them. So, for now, let's just catch this Meowth, and then we'll head off to the old dude's house so I can actually sleep this off. So. Hey, Marie, how's it going? Welcome. The court is empty, you thought. You spoke too soon. Hello, other viewer. Yes, how you doing? Conqueror is listening in, as far as I'm aware. He's playing Warframe in the background, so he's doing some other stuff, so he's hanging around listening. And Cole is also here, or was also here. He might not be here anymore because he went off to go probably unlock the Namazu on his other character. So, oh yeah, Wooper's evolving. I gotta make a split-second decision here. Let's keep it for a couple more levels. Excuse me, and see how bad it gets. And then I'll decide whether or not I want to actually evolve it into Quagsire early. The problem with that is that I won't acquire another new move for it until like level 35, if I recall correctly, is when it gets Yawn as a Quagsire. It'll be tankier and stronger, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, where do I get that? Of course not. Yeah, so in order to unlock the elevator, we're going to have to find the elevator key, and there's only one place in town where that could possibly be at this point, so I think that, yeah, if you go over here, you can actually see that there's a slot for it, so. Yeah, and you're also looking up Pokemon stuff for the white playthrough, yes, that's true. You need the Namazu, but you'd rather finish the Realm Reborn Beast Tribes first? Yeah, and I mean, you know, there's a good storyline out of most of them, so, the Realm Reborn ones. I definitely enjoyed the storyline of pretty much all of the Beast Tribes, to be honest. I'll tell you, I was really disappointed when I found out that Shadowbringers didn't have an Alliance Beast Tribe quest. That was not so good for me. Definitely put a bit of a damper on everything. Oh yeah, Maria, I caught a Wooper in the Cave Pokespot, and it's going to be my 5th team member. I wasn't sure if I was going to use it originally, but now I'm going to use it. I decided to use it instead of the other water type that I was going to use, so. Yeah, I know. Shadowbringers, like, it probably had to do with the COVID, the pandemic and everything, keeping everybody away from their desks and everything like that, so they probably it probably cut into the development time for that. But they also didn't have any Hildebrand quests in the Shadowbringers, like in Shadowbringers itself, and that's also a little disappointing. I mean, we're doing the Stormblood ones when I do Shadowbringers, but still, one less thing for me to like about it, and as if I needed more things to dislike. But, you know. I can't say all that too much now, though, because if Cole's still in the chat, he's going to walk over here and, like, punch me in the head for it. So I got to be careful what I say nowadays. So, anyway, we've got the Water Pulse TM. I'm going to just teach it to Wooper. It'll be better for him anyway, so. Just a straight upgrade to Water Gun. As long as I don't accidentally get rid of Mud Shot, because it's actually a halfway decent ground-type move to have at this point, so. Okay, so that's that. The spot monitor was responding, wasn't it? Let's go check that out. And then I think after that, I'm going to go... oh, it's been munching. Holy crap. Yeah, let's go see. Let's go see what's at the cave Pokespot, and then we'll go put Natsu and the others in the Purify Chamber as well. And then once we're done with that, we'll come back and we'll go to the stadium, so... Cole probably instinctively knows what I just said. Yeah, probably. His ears probably rang when I was saying that. He's like, I sense a great disturbance in the Force. Jimmy's talking about Final Fantasy XIV again. So. Oh, look at that. I got another Wooper right away. Fantastic. This is the rare find, by the way, for this area, so it's not normally this easy to get it, but... Hey, look, twins! What level are you? 17? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Maybe I should get Wooper out of here, though, because if they stare into each other's eyes for too long, I might have to leave the cave for a few minutes. Give them a little bit to, you know, do their thing. I don't want to go any deeper than that. This is a kid's game. Yeah, this is the rare encounter for the cave. Yep, the common one is Zubat, and the uncommon one is Aaron, so... Alright, so let's call so we can hit our Stun Spore, then we'll False Swipe up, and then we'll go from there. Incidentally, after this, I'm probably going to take the Pokesnacks out of the Pokespot, because after I catch this Wooper, I won't need to catch anything from any of the other spots. Trapinch would be nice to have, but I don't need it for the Purify Chamber, so I'd rather it just remain wild, because that's where its natural habitat is, so... I mean, we gotta repopulate the ore region with Pokemon somehow, and if I'm catching everything under the sun, that's never gonna happen. So, just leave them where they are. Trapinch is the rare one at the rock spot, and Surskit is the rare one at the oasis spot. So, if you want them, go get them, but I think I'm good after this, so. I am, however, gonna take this Wooper straight to Pyrite Town so I can give it to Duking because he's been looking for it, so we'll do that. Yeah, I know. Duking wants the other Pokemon. Yeah, I know. I mean, maybe I'll do it off-screen, but doing it on-screen just means I'm going to be constantly interrupted every 15-20 minutes by Pokespots and stuff that I've already caught. So I said, I don't know about that. I think I'll just leave it. I will talk about the Pokemon that are available with Duking, other than the one that we're about to go get, though. So don't worry about that. So if you want them, I'll give you a full rundown on what they are and what they have in just a moment once we go to Pyrite Town. Because that's where we're going right now before we liberate the rest of Phanak. Kind of wish you had your old strategy guide, but the strategy guide market was killed by the internet, yeah. Yeah, it definitely didn't help. I will say the one main advantage to the Prima Games guide that I still have that I'm not using is that it tells you when the move tutor in Agate Village's cave comes up with a new move for your Pokemon, or a new set of moves. It actually says, here's the separate times in the game when she acquires new moves, and I haven't seen that anywhere else on the internet, not even on the actual quote-unquote strategy guides for the game, like not on GameFAQs, not on Cerebi, not on any of those other sites. So yeah, it tells you actually when it happens, which is pretty nice. It makes it a lot easier to figure those things out. Oh yeah, Snowrunt and Pineco are ready to be purified, so that's cool. We'll purify them later. So but right now we got Natsu, we got Roselia, and we got Meowth, and they need to go in the chamber. So let's see. You get super effectiveness against everything in this chamber, so I guess I'll leave you here. And then we've got Meowth. Let's take that out. I'm actually going to stick Meowth in here, I think, actually, because I want it to purify a little faster. We'll take Pineco and we'll move it over here for now. Just so, because it doesn't need flow or anything, it's already ready to be purified. So I'll move all the ones that are ready to be purified into the less tempoed ones, because they're done, basically. So, oh yeah, let me get Natu out as well before I go grab that Wooper. So, actually, we didn't check out the stats of any of these guys just yet, so maybe I'll do that in a minute as well. Still no flow bonus. You get flow bonus occasionally, but I have no idea how it works. It seems pretty random to me, but I could be wrong. So, that's pretty nice. Also, probably won't be on Cerebi or Bulbapedia or anything like that, because people don't have this game, the hardware to play it, or a ROM emulator for it. I already found a lot of the info on the Coliseum duology kind of lacking on the internet. Yeah, actually, that's pretty true. It was harder than I expected to find additional information that people labbed out about these games, but again, thankfully I had the strategy guides to help me out with some of that stuff. And to be fair, I've played these games so many times, I remember most of this stuff. But yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing that stuff not being as present on the internet. That is definitely a plus special defense Meowth, and it might be minus attack. It might be calm, to be honest. It has pickup, and so that's not too bad. It has pickup starting at level 22, so you can get access to some better items than you normally would with pickup that way. So that's not too bad. Let's check out Roselia next. Let's see what you've got, Roselia. That looks about right. Maybe plus defense, perhaps. Because its defense is pretty low. It's only like base 40 if I remember right, so it's not that great. Or plus attack, maybe. But, I mean, I guess it's not bad. It's got poison point, so that's okay. Like I said, it's a pretty good grass type. It's not a very good poison type, though, because it doesn't get a whole lot of poison moves by level up. I think it gets toxic, but no, like, direct damaging poison type moves. And you don't get Sludge Bomb or toxic until the post-game in this game, so, like, from the really hard post-game content. So, and here's Natsu. Those stats are about right, honestly. It's got early bird, that's not too bad either. So, would make for a good psychic and flying type. Poison sucked until Gen 6, and it's kind of bad in Gens 2 and 3. Yeah, it's not so good. Quillfish being halfway decent with Sludge Bomb in the last game is literally only because Sludge Bomb was available, so... and it got stab off of it. If you're not doing any of those things, then yeah, it's usually not too great. Hey, Lifeblood, how's it going? Welcome. Forgot today was a stream. Oh well, here you are. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. We got started a little bit ago. We just liberated pre-gym in Phaenax City, and then the spot monitor went off, and I caught a rare Pokemon at the Cave Pokespot, so I'm going to trade it to Duking for his little trade. And I'm going to get rid of the rest of these Pokesnacks because I won't need them for anything. They give us a decent amount of money, though, for doing it. So, 750 Pokedollars. So, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, Bug did have it worse. Bug was easily one of the worst types in the game way back in the day. It got a little better when the physical special split happened, and it got, like, literally all of its moves. But, yeah, it was pretty damn bad. So... That's why you're so happy that Leech Life was buffed in Alola, yeah. Only up to Gen 5 it was actually good. Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, maybe Gen 4 it was a little bit better, because, again, physical special split, and it got, like, U-Turn was Gen 4, X-Scissor was Gen 4, so I might be missing something. But, like, the best Bug move was Mega Horn, and, like, barely anything got that, and even if they did get it, they weren't necessarily Bug to take advantage of it, you know? Silva, where's Duking at? I mean, that was it was pretty serious before, and you were still dressing up in costume, so. Silva, hey, you do what you want, man. If that's what you want to do, then don't let anybody tell you any differently. I can't believe they put that in a Pokemon game. Holy shit. You think Game Freak would ever put that in a Pokemon game? A dude saying, I want to wear ladies' dresses? Genius Sonority, you are progressive as fuck, and I am here for it. Hey, Duking. You are, I am the lad that you met at the Pokespot, and guess what? I've caught some wild Pokemon, and I have a rare one. I do, yes. Please don't take the one that's directly in front of my team. I need it. Okay, he lets you choose. Thank you. So you can have this Wooper. I'm keeping the other one. I need it. So... And yeah, so if you trade a Wooper to Duking, he'll give you a Larvitar. And it actually has some special moves, as you'll see in just a moment. There you go. And I've taken your Larvitar, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. That got that out of the way really quickly. So here's Duking's Larvitar. It'll always be, the ones he trades you, that is, will always be at level 20. So it doesn't matter what level you catch them at, they'll always be at level 20 when he trades them to you. This is a very good Larvitar because it has a naughty nature, so that makes it incredibly good. It can turn into a Tyranitar, but also it has Dragon Dance and Outrage, but that's a little bit less necessary than Dragon Dance on a Larvitar. Oh my gosh. Like, you don't even need to evolve it into Tyranitar at this point, right? Like, Pupitar after +1 has, like, base 120 attack. That's nuts. And it's actually got passable speed at that point. I think it's at, like, base 50 or something to start with, but it has at least decent speed after 1 Dragon Dance. And after 2, you can forget about it. It'll kill everything. It gets Rock Slide and Earthquake by level up. Oh my god. This thing is so incredibly good. Yeah, and we even got a female one, which means if I ever wanted to breed it on something, yeah, I could just pass it along. So that'd be pretty good. Absolutely broken. Completely broken. It just, I don't even want it nerfed, though. Don't nerf it. But yeah, you can go back to the, or no, actually, I think it learns Rock Slide in a couple of levels, so then it'll be good there. It just won't have a good ground move for a little while, but that's okay. Incidentally, all of the Pokemon that Duking trades you will have pretty decent moves. If you trade him a Trapinch, he'll trade you a Meditite, and it already has both Shadow Ball and Dynamic Punch taught to it. Dynamic Punch won't be so useful, but you've got Brick Break from right here, so you can just replace that immediately. And Shadow Ball is a great coverage move for it to go with its fighting and psychic type attacks. So, and it takes advantage of it with its pure power ability because Shadow Ball is still considered physical in this gen. So just get it like, I don't know, Calm Mind or something so its psychics hit harder, or Bulk Up so that everything else hits harder, and you've got a house on your hands. As for the Oasis Pokespot, if you get a Surskit, you can trade the Surskit to him for a Shuckle. And Shuckle has a unique advantage in the non-post-game of Pokemon XD because it's the only Pokemon that isn't a poison type that can gain access to both Toxic and Sludge Bomb before the post-game. So that's actually kind of nice. It definitely needs the support, passive and supporting damage to help it out with its damage because Shuckle can't do hardly anything in terms of damage. But yeah, so it's pretty good. It's not great. It's probably the worst of the ones that he has available. But hey, if you want a defensive Pokemon, it's not a bad idea. So I'm gonna stick you right about. Actually, either one of these works really. I'll stick you right here for now. That should work okay. And now our tempo is up pretty good. It's actually better than set 5, which we'll be fixing in a little bit, so. Excuse me. Breed it onto an Absol, you mean Megahorn? Dark-type Darkslayer, yeah. Oh boy, that would hurt like hell. Gen 5 gave us a lot of good bug Pokemon, for example, Volcarona and Scolipede, and gave us Quiver Dance and Bug Buzz. That's true. Although I think Bug Buzz was Gen 4, but you're right about Quiver Dance. I'm pretty sure that was Gen 5. And Quiver Dance is probably the best buffing move in the entire game besides Shell Smash. So, yeah, it's pretty good. So I would agree with the Quiver Dance being a buff and the good bug Pokemon thing, so. Just imagine me putting it behind my back and saying, not this one, not this Wooper, Duking. I'm keeping this Wooper. This Wooper is my friend. The other one is also my friend, but you can have her. It's okay, she can be your friend too. So. Yeah, nerf Greninja quick! Before it gets too powerful. You were so pissed off by that thing. You didn't like base Greninja. Ask Greninja made you scream because it didn't need to exist. It was just an anime tie-in, I don't know. Did I ever use Ash Greninja? I think I used it once during the, I think I got the demo for Sun and Moon and I used it there, but that was just like a reward or something if I remember right for like the end of the demo. I forget. It's been such a long time and I didn't particularly enjoy myself, so... Maybe nice poison, but it's a Shuckle, yeah, so it's not really doing a whole lot in terms of the offense. It's mostly there as a tank or a pivot for something else, so yeah. Yeah, Shell Smash was also introduced in Gen 5, as I recall, so. Used it there too, only in the demo, otherwise I don't care. Yeah, I get that. I mean, more power to you. If you like Greninja and you like Ash Greninja, then that's fine, you know. You like what you like, and that's okay. I'm just not a big fan, personally. It just never really tripped my trigger. A regular Greninja I liked. It was probably my favorite of the 3 starters in whatever the X and Y region was. I don't even remember what that was, but yeah. I don't know, I just didn't particularly... that was pretty much the point where I started getting a little more indifferent with Pokemon, I guess. I got a little indifferent with Pokemon in Gen 4, and then I jumped back on the train in Gen 5 because I liked what I saw, and I ended up enjoying myself with that. Again, something in Gen 4 just never clicked for me. I don't know what it is, but it just never clicked. And then Gen 5, I jumped back on the train, and then in Gen 6, I was like, nope, this is back to stuff in Gen 4 all over again. I don't know what it is. I could actually tell you what it was about X and Y that I didn't like, and it just... I said, well, now I actually have words for why I don't like this. And then I sort of hopped off the train after that, so... Oh no, he used Ash Greninja in the Sun and Moon demo, where it was the only Pokemon you had. Oh, was it? Okay. See, I didn't remember. I thought you had something else, but maybe that's not true. Greninja's nice, but it has the worst personal move with Water Shuriken and XYs and Kalos. That's the name of the region. Yes, thank you. So, weakness policy, Caracosta using Shell Smash on turn 1. Yeah, oh boy. Just click Shell Smash. Don't even think about it. But yeah, that's about right, yeah. And then everybody started using it on Cloyster with the Focus Sash, and it was like, oh my god. So... Alright, I'm just going to top off Breloom, and then we're off to the stadium to go from there. Maybe it didn't really click in Gen 4 because it felt much slower paced than other generations. Maybe. I mean, a lot of people, like, the main complaint that a lot of people, based on the slower pacing, the main complaint that a lot of people say is, oh my god, the HP bars go down so slow. And I mean, yeah, I get that, but I don't know if I'd throw a whole game under the train for just that, you know? And I don't know if that's the only thing you're talking about. You're probably talking about other things in the game itself. I'd have to go back and, like, replay the games to really get at what I really was like, I don't know. You know what I'll do? Maybe what I'll do is I'll watch a couple of videos for, like, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, so that way I can kind of, like, refamiliarize myself with it, because it's supposed to be pretty true to the originals. And maybe then I'll understand, finally, why Gen 4 just didn't click. So, I don't know. We'll see. You stomped so many UU trainers with weakness policy, Caracosta. Just tore through UU with it. Yeah, I can bet. I mean, it's pretty powerful, so... This broken strategy was Shell Smash Meteor, and boy was it strong, but it was strong. Oh boy. It's the only thing you could think of in a moment. No, that's okay, Conquer. No big deal. It's fine. It's very true to Diamond and Pearl. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, maybe I'll go check out a couple of videos on it so then I can refamiliarize myself, and that might give me an idea. Yeah, unfortunately, old dude, game's over for all of you, so you can change out of your old dude suit now. There you go. Yeah, what are you guys recovering from here? Do they ever explain what they're recovering from here? Actually, I think I know what they're recovering from here, and they're not recovering anything directly from Phaenax City. This is more like a base of operations for them, like a forward operating base for a certain other thing that they're going to recover in a little while, but not just yet. So. Do I leave Wooper in with a grass type on the field? I mean, it's grass dark, so Curlia can't knock it out, so I don't... whatever, YOLO. That's not the fire type on the field. There we go. And I'm going to get Breloom in here, because I could use the experience for Nuzleaf, and Torkoal might tear me up, but that's okay. Breloom can live. I have an 8-level advantage. Oh, good fake out. On Curlia? Please? Yes, thank you. Because now your Torkoal takes big damage, and I'm faster than a Torkoal somehow. That must be all those good IVs Wooper has. Nice, that did pretty decent. Not great, but hey, it's a Wooper, so, you know. Okay, I'm okay with that. I can take that one more time and still be fine, so. Alright, Nuzleaf, get the hell out of here. There you go. Like, if you never played Diamond or Pearl, then the remakes are extremely good substitutes. See, and that's not bad, then, because people who've never gotten to play them and have heard other people talk about how good they are could then go back and play the, you know, the remakes, and there you go. Don't have to worry about, like, emulating them, because emulating those on DS emulators is a little bit iffy sometimes. There's a bunch of articles that can happen, so, like, on the screen to mess up the graphics. By the way, Shadow Swinub, so if you want a dual screens Piloswine, nice crit whooper, holy hell. If you want a dual screen Piloswine, there you go. I mean, it gets, like, it's decent. It gets Mudshot back by Purifying, if I remember right, so. And then we're getting Ice Beam, like, right away, so it's got some pretty decent moves once you do that, but I just have never really been a huge fan of Swinub, to be honest, so. What do I even use on it? I guess I could use, excuse me, Mudshot, because that's just neutral on it. I don't want a Water Pulse, because even though I'm a level lower, it still seems a little risky to me, so. Why do I even bother doing that without calling first? Because I know I'm never going to hit it when I need to. One Pokemon counters both of your leads, amazing. Yeah, I was completely outplayed, yes. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't know if I want to do it again, though, because it might not be good. I'll switch. I'll switch Curlia back in, that's fine. I'm going to try it again. Just going to see how many times I can miss Stun Spore in a row. So, just wish they kept the Platinum decks over the Diamond Pearl decks. Like I said, very true to Diamond and Pearl, and you'll never understand why it's still being compared to Platinum. I don't know. I would think that the reason why people might compare it to Platinum is because that's the one that they played, but I don't really know. Platinum's the third in the trio, like Emerald is to Ruby Sapphire. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I said, so yeah. I'm going to put up a Reflect and see if this thing has Shadow Shed. So. How does the protagonist know when to pull up this lens and see the Shadow Aura? He should keep it out all the time. I think it does it automatically, actually. Like, if you read the Crane memos, which we did at the beginning of the game, it actually mentions that it automatically responds when a Shadow Pokemon is present, so. Oh, you have Shadow Wave, too. Okay. Swinub countering everything I'm doing. This guy knows his counterplays, that's for sure. Yeah, the sensor's automatic. It actually detects the aura, yep, so. Do I use Light Screen in a Pokeball? Yeah, I'll use Light Screen in a Pokeball. Because, I mean, if it's got Shadow Blitz and Shadow Wave, it probably doesn't have Shadow Shed, so, you know. I think we're okay. You know what I should probably do? I should probably buy some Net Balls pretty soon, because I think they're available now from the Phoenix City Pokemon Mart. And those are pretty good for water and bug types, which there will be a few of coming up, so. I mean, I gotta run through all of my Pokeballs and Great Balls first, but yeah, we'll get there. Yep, thinking we're Ash from the anime doing a big old, like, all the flying in the background, like the screen flying around in the background, making it look like there's a whole bunch of motion, and Ash just chucks the Pokeball and it just bounces right off. It's like, I don't want to get caught right now. Didn't that happen at one point in the anime, though? Like, one of the Pokemon that he was trying to catch, he threw a Pokeball at it, and it just, like, deflected the ball back at him with its tail or something, and it just smacked him in the face. I distinctly remember a moment like that from the first season, I think. But, I don't know. I could be misremembering. A couple of times, you think? Okay, yeah, so I wasn't misremembering. Netballs are a lie! You used them in Shining Pearl and you were getting better results from Pokeballs, really. Huh. I guess it is random at the end of the day, so. And I guess it's also possible that they maybe nerfed them in Gen 8? I mean, what they're supposed to do is on water and bug types only, they get a 4 times multiplier, which is much higher than even an Ultra Ball. Ultra Balls only get a 2 times multiplier, so. Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do, but I suppose it's possible that they could have nerfed them or something, so. Okay, Curlia, you're almost there. You might be fully evolved for the actual boss fight if I keep you in for these next parts here. I definitely need to get Aaron in, though, in the fight somewhere. But there's a couple of fights coming up, actually, so we'll have to be a little careful of this. I'll save again before we go into the stadium proper. Because there's no receptionist, but the dual disc doors are exactly as I remember them, so. I think there's like 3 trainers before the boss fight, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Well, we'll find out soon enough, so. Just casually doing a roll and being defeated. Yeah, classic Cypher. Yep, either doing a roll or falling on the floor like they just got shot by a gun, pretty much. So, oh, there's a couple. And then there's one more before the boss fight, but you have to do those both in a row, so. Doubt they nerfed them, but man, you must have been super unlucky. Yeah. If it was working not as well as Pokeballs, then yeah, either you were getting really lucky with the Pokeballs or you were getting really unlucky with the netballs, so. Lady, I make my own trail. I blaze my own trail, and this is the trail I'm blazing today. Oh, look, they got nobody in the stadium. That's new. Okay, well, if Electrike wasn't there, I could probably Shockwave the Pelipper and knock it directly out, but that's probably fine. Put up a light screen, we'll be okay. Oh, I have Lightning Rod, nice. That probably won't help all that much, but it might help a little. Alright, let's hit this 95% mud shot, and then we'll go from there. Pretty sure Pikachu refused to go back into its ball by swatting it away with its tail at one point. Yeah, that's, I think, the thing I remember. Yeah, is Pikachu swatting it back with its tail. I remember him distinctly, like, throwing it at it, and then it swatted at it with his tail, and it just ended up back in his hand, and they, like, replayed the animation over and over again a couple of times, so I do remember that moment. So, what about a dive ball catch rate? Dive balls are okay, net dive and lure, man, why the hell are there multiple balls good for catching water types? Yeah, lure balls were a thing too, yep. Yeah, but there's a bunch of them that are good for catching water types specifically, so. I think I'm just gonna Psychic the Pelipper because, like, I'm not gonna get the Shockwave at this turn either because Electrike has Lightning Rod, so. I'm not even worried about Quick Attack, whatever, it's fine. Hell, worst comes to worst, the Pelipper could Water Gun Wooper and then I'll get some HP back, so. And what if I don't want a Water type? Well, I guess you just don't have to use the 3 new Pokeball types that they give you, I guess. Actually, Wooper took that pretty well, all things considered. I mean, it's a Pelipper, it's fully evolved. And, I mean, Wing Attack from a Pelipper isn't that special, but it took that pretty good, all things considered. Then you're boned. Especially in Hoenn. If you don't want a Water type in Hoenn, you better find something else that can learn Surf. Be using a Linoon to the endgame. Oh boy. Hey, a Spearow. And it is a Shadow Spearow. It's actually pretty good. One of the better flying types in the game. It's a little bit weak on the defensive side, but it gets Drill Peck back as a level up move. I think it gets Aerial Ace by purifying it. It also, if I remember right, has same type attack bonus on False Swipe, which it gets back by purifying. So that's pretty nice, actually. If you don't have Breloom to do False Swiping, Spearow's a nice substitute. So, yeah, not bad. I think I'm going to get Wooper the hell out of here, though, because it's probably not going to work too well. So, alright, let's get rid of Pelipper with Shockwave. And then we'll start working on this Spearow. Probably a Shadow Blitz, so I'm probably going to want to put up a Reflect as well as the light screen I already have. So, Linoon was decent in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just had the problem that a lot of early game normal types have, where stuff just starts overshadowing it later. So, I think Linoon got a little bit better with subsequent generations, though, where it could, like, get a little bit of better moves. The physical special split helped it a little bit. It gained access to, well, it had Belly Drum, but it got access to better moves to use Belly Drum with. Probably by the time Black and White 2 came out, Linoon was in a pretty good place because it could get Extreme Speeded, I think, by breeding, and in addition to that, it could get stuff like Seed Bomb by Move Tutor, so yeah, it became a lot better over time. Then again, that's really the case for a lot of Pokemon. Like, you go from Gen 3 to 4, they got better because of the split. Then after Gen 3 and 4, you go up to Gen 5, or Black and White 2 specifically, and they got better because they've got access to all these Move Tutors, so, yeah. Oh good, Curly avoided Shadow Panic, nice. It's actually helpful. I do need to hit the Stun Spore, though, so I think I might use a full heal to get rid of the confusion. And, I mean, if this was Pokemon Coliseum, I'd just switch out, but don't worry about having to use full heals on Confusion. We'll find a better way of doing that in just a little while, I think in the next dungeon. So, Pelippers make good tanks with bad attackers. Yeah, that's true. It didn't really become a better attacker until it got Drizzle later on, so that's fair. Linoon had at least a small niche in NU, you think, which is better than most early normals. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, a lot of the normal types really get pretty well shafted in a lot of the, especially like in the earlier, well, actually, the later in the generations you go, the more shafted the early normal types get because they just can't hold a candle to some of the other stuff that you're fighting with. So let's put in some better defense. Now that I have a Reflect up, Aaron should take like almost nothing at all from this thing. Good false swipe, and we'll be in good shape. Toss a Pokeball and we'll be good. Spearow also evolves as soon as it's done being purified, as long as it levels up, by the way, because it evolves normally at level 20. And you don't have to keep it a Spearow for a few levels in this case, because I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure, it gets Aerial Ace by purifying, which was the reason in Gen 3 why you wanted to keep Spearow until about level 25, if I remember right, because, excuse me, it didn't get Aerial Ace, or there was some move that it got at level 25, if I remember right, that was actually pretty good for it, so. But you wanted to keep it that instead of evolving it immediately. But here you don't have to, because it gets some good moves. Just by purifying. So yeah, it's not bad. It's a flying type that I considered using. It's probably... if I wasn't using the flying type that I'm planning on using, it would probably be the one that I'm using, so... On the complete other side of the spectrum, the early bird is pretty strong since Gen 6. Yeah, the bird Pokemon that you can get in the early game have been, yeah, they've been kicking butt pretty good. Staraptor kind of gave them a run for their money in Gen 4, and then they kind of fell off a cliff with Unpheasant in Gen 5. But yeah, you get to Gen 6, and Talonflame was just like, I'm going to be better than Staraptor. And everyone's like, nah, Talonflame, how are you even going to do that? And then Talonflame just did that, so it was busted in Gen 6. So... yeah, you're right. They've been pretty good. Toucannon wasn't too bad, if I remember right. It was pretty slow, but that was basically a Alola in a nutshell. It's pretty slow. So, if it's a new Pokemon in Alola, it was probably not very fast. And then... I don't remember what the flying type in Gen 8 is, to be honest. But it was probably okay, I guess. I don't know. We got a Chimecho and we got a Stantler. Aaron looks pretty good for both of these, and I'm just going to have Curlia do as much damage as it can before it gets completely wrecked in about 2 seconds here by whatever is about to happen, so... yeah, they nerfed Gale Wings for good reason, yeah, exactly, because they were like, no, this can't happen again. So... the Gen 8 bird was the... oh yeah, the Armor Bird. It turned into a Steel Flying type when it evolved, right? God, what's that thing called? I think Cole had one in his team when he played Sword. But I don't remember. Oh, Uproar. Well, I guess I'm not going to sleep anytime soon. Corviknight, that's it. Yeah, Corviknight. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so let's call Aaron. Get an Iron Tail going on Chimecho in just a moment. But first, let's get rid of Stantler, who hopefully will not astonish Curlia and knock her out immediately. Okay, Leer, that's fine. I'll just put up a Reflect. You think that N isn't supposed to be there, so it'd be Corviknight. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. That sounds right. Corviknight, like without the N, the first N in there. So. Is that Wooper leveling up? Yep, Wooper leveled up. I think I'm going to turn it into Quagsire because it's really not getting a whole lot of stats out of this, and I think just having the stats buffs will probably be a little better. I might regret that immediately because I won't get Earthquake until 42, but... we'll give it a shot. Speaking of giving things a shot, here's another poison type to give a shot at some point if you want to. It's a Shadow Grimer. It's, what does it get? I think it gets Shadow Punch back by purifying, so that gives it kind of a weird little niche where it has some good coverage, and it learns Sludge Bomb by level up, so it just takes a little while to get it fully evolved because it doesn't evolve in a muck until like level 38 or something ridiculous like that, but yeah, it's not bad. I think it also gets Helping Hand back if I remember right, so I'd say use it. It's probably not too bad. Probably a little bit better than Swalot, all things considered. Swalot's got some nice coverage moves, but Grimer's and Muck are probably a little more focused. So, You should have known it. It was also on your team. Oh, that's okay, Conquer. No big deal. That's why we're all here. We can combine our brain cells together, you know what I mean? And then we can come up with an answer. Very nice. Aaron is doing work. Fantastic. I'm spreading the EXP out like crazy, but that's okay. Alright, we got a Shadow Blitz. That's fine. Alright, Conquer, see you in a minute. You had one, but you forgot its German name, but it was also an OU, so it was good. Yeah, it must have been. If it was an OU, it had to have been pretty decent, at least. I'm going to try to hit a Stun Spore and probably subsequently miss it. Yeah. I should have just called, but I'll do that in a minute. Or I won't, and I'll just ignore it and bullhead my way through this brick wall. Hey, if I'm going to have accuracy problems, then so are you, Grimer. Gen 9 expectations. Pokemon can evolve mid-battle. Who's with you? You want anime situations with this. I think it would be interesting to have... I feel like it'd be pretty well ripping off Digimon, but I still think it would be pretty interesting to have Pokemon be able to, like they start a battle in their base form, and then they can become a higher form, like, in battle when they're in a pinch or something, you know? So... I think that would be interesting, but I don't know if Game Freak's going to do it. I'd be cool with it if it did happen, but I don't think Game Freak's going to do it. So I won't ever know, though, because I'm not planning on playing any Gen 9 games ever. I probably won't be playing any... actually, no, I'll just use False Swipe. And then... Well, I'm stuck here, so... You know what? Mud Slap, and then I'll try throwing a Pokeball at it right now. It's probably fine. I mean, I've got 12 of them. I need to get rid of all of them, so if I miss one, it's okay. It's not like I'm on a streak here. I haven't been on a streak since Gligar broke out, so... Or I have, technically speaking. If I've caught everything since then. I guess I'm on a streak, then. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm not planning on playing any... more Pokemon games. For the stream, we played Let's Go Pikachu already, and that's probably going to be the latest released Pokemon game that I actually played for the stream, so... Alright, Whooper, let's let you evolve. I'm digging that you're doing your best, but let's give you a little bit more of an advantage. There you go. Look at my big boy! We've evolved Whooper into Quagsire. Now we'll check out its stats, and it'll probably be a little bit better, all things considered. I'll have to raise it a little more to get it, you know, up to where everybody else is, but did they drop something? I could have sworn I just saw something glimmering right here, but maybe that was just maybe it was just my eye playing tricks on me. I don't know. Curlia, how close are you? 409, so you'll get there in the next battle. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better. Those are all usable stats. I mean, the speed is gross, but it's a Quagsire, so like if you wanted speed out of a Quagsire, you're probably looking in the wrong place. So, yay, stupid in Pokemon form. I love it. It's great. You could go back out and heal right now, but I think I'm just going to do this and just top everybody off. So, give Curlia a Moo Moo Milk because she needs a little more HP than just 50. Top Aaron off. There we go. How do I want to do this for the boss fight coming up? I think I want Flareon and Breloom in front, even though I need Quagsire and Curlia to gain some experience. You're going to fight the next two battles in sequence together, so you're going to probably want to stick your boss fighting team out in front. And in this case, Flareon and Breloom are my boss fighting Pokemon, so... I would recommend, by the way, looking around the arena, though, because if you look on the edges, there are a couple of items around here. And I'm going to go take a look around and see if I can find them while we're here. There's a Water Stone for you, in case you... What evolves with a Water Stone in this one? I don't even remember. I guess if you've been keeping Eevee until now and you decided you didn't want to use the other stone, you could evolve that. There's something else that evolves with the Water Stone. Oh, it's not... We haven't caught it yet. That's coming up later. Here's TM13, Ice Beam. So that's very nice to have around. I think I'm going to teach that to Quagsire right now, actually, because it's pretty solid coverage for him. I mean, he's adamant, so he won't do as much damage with it, so... But yeah, you get Ice Beam this early in the game. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. You also get the other TMs Well, you don't get Thunderbolt until a little bit later, but we get Flamethrower in the next dungeon, so that's pretty good. At least you get them in this game, though, rather than having to grind Poke Coupons for them, like in the last game. Damn it, Coliseum. This is what I was talking about when I played Coliseum, and I said, you know what, I'd just rather be playing XD because it makes a lot of quality of life changes that are much better. This is what I'm talking about, so... Alright, let's get rid of Slam for Ice Beam. Yeah, Shelder, Lotad, Lombre, Staryu, Vaporeon, and there might be one other one that I'm forgetting, but those are the 4 that I remember off the top of my head that you can use the Water Stone on, so... That's a good surprise. Not good surprise, the Game Corner, obviously, got removed and replaced with a clothing store in New Sinnoh. Oh, it's not a Game Corner. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense, I guess, because, you know, Game Freak was saying, yeah, we can't have casinos in our kids' games after, pretty much after Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. That was where they said, nope, we can't do it anymore, so... And here's the last item in this area. A Power Point Up, which I'm going to use on Psychic on Curlia right now, actually, because it'll be pretty useful. Most of the high power moves that we're going to get for same type attack bonus are going to have at least 15 power points on them, but that get same type attack bonus, that is, out of them. So like Flamethrower, that sort of stuff. But Psychic only has 10, so we're going to use it on that. There you go. Yeah, Poliwhirl evolves with a Water Stone as well. Yeah, that's the one that I think I was forgetting just now. So, yep. I don't remember if Poliwhirl's in this game, though. I think Poliwrath is in this game, but I think you get it fully evolved. So, yeah, that's why you said obviously, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Or trade with the King's Rock, yes, for both, yep, because then it goes into Politoad, so, yep. Yeah, you were remembering correctly, yep. Alright, but before we do anything else in here, let's go to the center, because that's where the big things are happening here. I see we found Marcia and her cameraman. I don't know if he had a name when we saw him before. Who's this guy? Very... I want to say stylish, but honestly, I think he's trying to be stylish, and it's kind of not working for him. Just being honest. Doesn't do it for me. Oh. Well, that seems like a very prestigious promise. Yeah, that would be a bit of a conspiracy that would cause your entire gubernatorial campaign to go underwater, wouldn't it? You have a pristine political record. Where, exactly? Oh, boy. Yeah, this is a good news station. It's not like the sensationalized news stories we have in real life. ONBS is actually doing what they're supposed to do as a news station. So. You leave me with no option. Excuse me, pardon me, you leave me with one option. I'm the option. Yeah, that's me. Loverina must have told you about me. Who just names their kid Eggrog? Like, was your mother a Krogan? They didn't even exist at this point. Oh good, then I can take this battle seriously. Is this a dude? Yes. Yes, it is a dude. He just likes dressing up in kind of androgynous outfits. Yes. He's what Silva always wanted to be. Oh, man. His face just doesn't work. Yeah, I think it's the wrinkles, to be honest. Like, it's cool that they could have the wrinkles in there, because those were... I mean, they're painted on, but sometimes they're a little hard to poly in earlier video games, but I think it's just the wrinkles. They just don't really gel well with the rest of his face. I'm going to switch Curlia in, because Curlia only needs a little bit of experience to finish this level up, so... And then we'll have a fully evolved Pokemon for the next fight, which we will probably need. So. And then I think Mega Drain should... Oh, good, I got Insomnia. Nice. This should KO Graveler, because I've got a level advantage, so... Easy. It's not Giga Drain yet, but that's okay. He likes dressing in questionable clothing. Yeah, pretty much. It's not Gen 5, it's gonna KO, yeah, that's true. We don't have to worry about Sturdy here. Graveler has no special defense. One of the best fictional characters are the presidents from Apocalypse movies. Those guys seem to do their job. Well, I'm glad that they at least do their job, because a lot of the time movies depict presidents as pretty incompetent. I'm not going to say why. I'm from the US, but I'm going to hold my tongue. But you know what I'm thinking. So. Oh boy. Anyway, Hoot Hoot's down. Gulpin's going to be down in like 2 seconds. Kirlia will hopefully level up from that. Because if not, we're not going to get any more experience from this battle. Because as we'll find out in a second, this is a Shadow Seal. I'd use this over Shadow Spheal, to be honest. You get it later in the game, but it has the same ability, Thick Fat. It regains Surf by Purifying, which is a much better Water-type move than Water Pulse in this game, especially since you can Helping Hand it to do Mondo damage. See my entire Coliseum playthrough for examples of Mondo Surf damage. And it regains Helping Hand and Ice Beam by Purifying as well, so it's probably one of the best Water types in the game, to be honest. If you're not going to use Vaporeon, this is probably what I'd use right here, so. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Video games too. The president from Sonic, anyone? You didn't see the Sonic movie? Yeah, well, the president from Sonic's games are sometimes is sometimes also not exactly the best, so. Eggman almost blew up his entire country in Sonic Adventure 2, so. You got baited into not using Seal? Really? How'd you get baited into not using Seal? Oh, because of Spheal? Yeah, I guess if you see Spheal early, then yeah, that would make sense. And then you had to deal with it having just Water Pulse for the entire game. I mean, whatever, but, you know, would have been a little better if you... I don't need Reflect Up, I just think I'm just going to use it because I'm just waiting for Stun Spore and False Swipe. I could switch Flareon back in and then Helping Hand the False Swipe, I guess, so... Spheal sucked as a Pokemon choice. Seal has good moves and same typing. Yeah, the only trouble, of course, being is that you get Seal and then Dugong a little later in the game, but it's not so much later that the choice becomes a little bit of a moot point, you know? So... I think I'm just going to switch Flareon back in. It's fine. We're not gaining any more experience this time, and I'm just going to False Swipe until this thing is low, so... And Dugong is rad, as you know now. Yeah, Dugong's pretty good. It's got very balanced stats and a pretty solid amount of HP, so... It gets pretty good. I like Seal better than Spheal, to be honest. I mean, I think that Spheal's design is pretty damn cool, just because it's just a big ball. It's a big sphere, you know, but that's the point. It's half in its name. But I don't know, I like Seal a little bit better, just... I don't know why, honestly. Maybe it's because Spheal doesn't get a whole lot of good level up moves in the only generation where I've ever used it. But, I don't know, I like Seal a little better. I think I like Dugong a little bit better than Walrein, to be honest. I mean, Walrein's badass looking, don't get me wrong, but... I don't know, Dugong looks a little bit more friendly, I guess. If Dugong wasn't an ice type, I could give it a hug and probably not freeze myself to near death. Actually, it's probably still pretty warm. It's got a lot of blubber because it's, well, a seal, or a sea lion, as it were. So... Eggman almost blew something up by accident. What a surprise. Yeah, pretty much. Eggman does that. That's like a Tuesday for him, basically. So, although most of the time it's on purpose, I guess. Seal turning into a manatee or a walrus. Pokemon biology is something else. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Speaking of Pokemon biology, Kirlia is evolving. And the internet has a lot to say about Kirlia's evolution when it comes to biology. You want to talk about things I shouldn't be talking about on this stream. Good lord, here it is. Kirlia has evolved into Gardevoir. And I like Gardevoir, to be honest. It's just that I think the internet being so way over the top with Gardevoir has kind of dampened how much I like it, to be honest. Because, like, I guess it's because it's human-shaped that people get really off about it. And it's just, I don't know. I've never really seen it, I guess. But then again, you know me. I don't see this sort of stuff in polygons. It just doesn't click with me. So. No, these two water and ice Pokemon represent two different animals. Yeah, because one is a walrus and one is more of a sea lion. So, yeah. Or a manatee, I guess. It could be a manatee, too. I don't know, I feel like a manatee is a little bit chunkier than dugong. I think dugong's more of a sea lion, which could be terrifying because sea lions in real life will kill you. Like, they're like they weigh like a ton, okay? They are murder machines, and they swim at like faster than we can ever hope to swim as human beings. So they're murder machines. They kill things. So, oh, his name is Cameron. Man, this guy's destiny was set from the moment he was born. These are exactly the conditions you should be. Thank you. Someone else is thinking exactly the same thing I'm thinking. Well, they're filming you now, so if this gets out, then Master Greevil is going to be very disappointed in you. And now he'll have 2 reasons, because I'm about to kick your ass. So here we go. The second Cypher Administrator, Snaddle, would like to battle. Get that? I think I snapshotted that just in time. Sorry, I didn't think about that when I hit that, so I had to turn off chat for just a second to get the thumbnail. So, do not worry, there are sharks. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Sharks do exist, so it probably helps a little bit with the sea lions. I think orcas also hunt sea lions, if I remember right, and they do kill them pretty good. Orcas are the things that you want to watch out for if you're in the sea. Those things will also kill you. So, Snaddle, that's a name, oh boy. Its name is translated to Sir Knight, and they can be male. Yeah, I don't know if the internet cares about that, unfortunately. I don't know if I need this helping hand to Mega Drain and KO a Quagsire. I definitely will need it for Lantern, but I want to get Quagsire off the field because if I remember right, this one does have Ice Punch, and Breloom will not appreciate that, so goodbye. Use our helping hands. Actually, probably Brick Break will just do more damage flat out to Lantern, and I can probably do that and bite and KO it. Maybe. We'll see next turn. But that was the main reason why I wanted Flareon out, was just so I could helping hand a Mega Drain and ensure 100% that I was going to KO the Quagsire before it did anything crazy. Here's his Shadow Pokemon, Shadow Lunatone. It's not bad, actually. It's a Rock type, but it has Levitate, so it gets rid of its very common ground weakness. So, that's pretty good. And, I mean, it gets decent moves. It won't ever get really solid Rock-type moves to take advantage of its higher special attack, but it gets a decent Psychic-type move. I think it might even get Psychic by Purifying. And it can get Ice Beam for coverage, so if you don't know what to teach Ice Beam, this might not be a bad candidate for it. So, yeah, I'm just going to bite and Brick Break the Lantern and see what happens. I don't have to worry about static. It has Volt Absorb, so that should be okay. Yeah, there we go. See, that's not bad. So we'll just clear out the rest of his Pokemon, I think, and then after that we'll take care of Lunatone. Orcas hunt sea lions, sure, but they also hunt sharks. Yes, they do. Orcas will hunt whatever they want. They're like ravenous wolves, except in the sea. So, they're pretty crazy. They hunt a lot. There's a Cast Form. The reason why he has Cast Form, by the way, is because Snaddle will use a new Shadow move, Shadow Sky. It essentially is kind of the Shadow version of Rain Dance, basically. It'll deal damage to all non-Shadow Pokemon at the end of each turn, kind of like a Sandstorm, I guess. It also boosts the power of Shadow moves that are used on the field by 50%, so those can be a little tricky to deal with now. But the reason why he has Cast Form specifically is because Cast Form can actually use Weather Ball. And Weather Ball, when Shadow Sky is in effect, turns into a Shadow move, if I recall correctly. So that's actually kind of terrifying and makes me want to get it out of here right the fuck now. So that's why Breloom's out here, to take care of all this shit. Sorry, Cast Form, you don't get to do anything today. I should probably bring Quagsire in, because that would probably work pretty good here. His last one, besides his Shadow, is Metang. I probably should have just Embered that instead of Lunatone, but whatever, it's fine. We'll just get to weaken it a little bit. How do you not get dizzy from doing all that spin? Yeah, see, that did a little bit more damage. And it'll deal, yeah, a little more to Breloom as well, so... Probably have to heal Breloom up a little bit through this fight, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure it turns into a Shadow move. It could be typeless, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm fairly certain, though, it turns into a Shadow move. I'd have to look that one up to confirm, but I'm fairly certain it does. I'm just going to helping hand this Brick Break to ensure it KOs Metang, because Metang's got a little defense, so... Helping hand is good. Get it on your EV. Eevee doesn't get a whole lot of coverage moves no matter what you evolve it into, so get Helping Hand. It's really good. This game is full of double battles. Use it! Hey, we're level 32. Perfect. Makes me mad, though. People have told you that male Kirlia have to evolve into Gallade, but Gallade didn't exist in Gen 3. Yeah, that's not even true. You could have male Gardevoir. I've had several male Gardevoir over the years when I've played Emerald, so yeah, it's not even true. The lies people tell themselves, and others, to maintain a fantasy, yeah. Know that there are male Gothitels, and they just suffer from that perspective. There is, yeah, there's... It happens to a few human-shaped Pokemon, honestly, because, I mean, apparently the internet loves human-shaped Pokemon because people can draw all their fan art of them and give them gigantic tits. So that's great. What an image that is. But yeah, so it just, I don't know. Apparently the internet loves human-shaped Pokemon, and I've just never seen it, all things considered. I'm going to use some Moo Milk. Let's get Breloom pepped up a little bit here. What am I going to have Aaron use, actually, now that I think about it? Because I can't use Mud Slap, because that's, it's got Levitate, so that's not going to work. Well, I'll figure it out later. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, thanks for the image, Mono. I hate it. Yeah, sorry. It's just, you know, the internet being the internet. You know, Ho-Oh can use Weather Balls, so yikes on that. Yeah, Ho-Oh would definitely not be very happy with Shadow Sky. Especially after the last game where it was like, no, fuck your Shadow Pokemon plan. Just destroy Evis's helicopter. So. Lugia and Ho both start with Weather Ball. Yep, yeah, in Gen 3. I think that's the only move they have to start with, so... It's going to be a bit of a slow go here, though, with Lunatone, because False Swipe is not very effective, so... Let's see what we can do. I hit my Stun Spore, though, so that's not bad. Once we get Yawn, we won't have to worry about this anymore, but that's going to be a little bit of a ways off now, I guess. I think I can take one more of these plus Shadow Sky damage and be okay with both. Okay, maybe not if it crits. I guess at least I got my Stun Spore off. Sorry, Braylon. I might leave you KO'd for now, actually, because, let's see. Yeah, I could send Quagsire, and Ice Beam won't do that much. So, I should probably send Gardevoir in, to be honest, to get a light screen up, but well, maybe I'll have a chance. It depends on how much Aaron will take from this. I think it won't take 9, though, so... The internet is bad. Sorry, friend. No, stop. Shh. No more bad images. I don't need them. Oh, yeah, I didn't take any damage because the Shadow Sky went away. Cool. Headbutt did a bit last time, so I think we'll switch Gardevoir in. We'll get a light screen up, and we'll let Quagsire do this, because I don't want a Water Pulse, because that will probably do a pretty big amount of damage. I mean, I'm below its level, but yeah, it's still iffy. I have Levitate now. Perfect. I can't wait to do that when I get Earthquake and just use Earthquake with impunity. Oh, if only Dakeem was in this game, then I could definitely do that. That'd be great. I'd just trace the Levitate from any one of his leads and be like, nope, now I have the Levitate. There is nothing you can do. Alright, let's put up a light screen. I'll do another Ice Beam, and then I think I'll Amnesia next turn and throw a ball, because that should be a little bit easier to go from there. You just realized, who hired Lavrina? She's like 12 to 14. So my thought process with Lavrina is that she's probably like the daughter of some higher-up Cypher scientist of some kind, and that's why she was quote-unquote hired. They're probably not paying her, which is just as shitty as you'd expect Cypher to be in this situation. So, I don't know. She doesn't strike me as the child genius type, though, you know what I mean? So, actually, I'm just going to Ice Beam to weaken it a little more, just in case this Great Ball doesn't work, so. Yeah, are you sure you should make her an admin? No. Definitely not. Especially when she barely eats. The girl's anorexic as hell. I think she needs to worry about that first. Hey, we caught it. Nice. The streak continues. And we defeated the second Cypher admin, Snaddle. Perfect. Yeah, duh is right. Why did you even think to challenge me? This result was a duh. This was what was gonna happen, Snaddle. Come on now. Well, you've never fought me before, so that would be your problem, wouldn't it? Who's Gorgon? Probably another admin. I wonder what recovery operation they keep talking about. We'll find out a little later, not just yet. How can I forget any of you? This has scarred me for life. Hi. Nice. Take it back to ONBS and publish that out, girl. Yeah, this is Marcia. She was the one that ran out of Pyrite Town a few videos ago. And apparently this is where she went, to Fanac. And yeah, Cypher kidnapped all of them, so. Well, I guess that's pretty good. I'm just glad the town is okay, to be honest. You did catch that, right? Good, good. Get my good side. Yeah, go do that. I'll let everybody out of the basement of pre-gym, so. Oh boy, here we go again. Apparently she's good enough at Pokemon battles in Cypher's eyes, I can barely even see that, but there is something on the floor. So let's go grab it, shall we? It's the elevator key that Snaddle dropped on his way out. Cool. But yeah, apparently she's good enough at Pokemon battles in Cypher's eyes to be an admin, which I guess is something. Giovanni tries to recruit you in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and probably would have made you an admin. I guess that's true, yeah, and you're like, what, 10 or 12 in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I haven't played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I only know what I know about it because of, I think Cole played it, so. You got a text saying you've been available for your COVID booster since today. You almost got on TV once you got interviewed, but they sure as hell didn't use the footage. Oh my god. That's no good. What the hell? I actually have my booster shot scheduled, by the way. Incidentally, speaking of the boosters. By the way, there's no item up in the top left, so there you go. Can't see it from here. The draw distance is good enough to see it, though, if it was there. So. Alright, let's go back and rest at the old dude's house, then we'll let everybody out of the basement, and then Fanac will have been liberated from Cypher. I just hope I don't get into another battle on the way there, because good lord. I could certainly use the help right now. My team is a little under the weather. There we go. Easy. Yeah, I have mine scheduled. It's on this coming Sunday after Thanksgiving, so. I'll go get mine. Cole's actually got his scheduled the same day, so we're going to go get ours at the same time, and then we'll go from there. It'll be good. All right, Flareon, you and Breloom can take a bit of a break, because Quagsire needs the help, Aaron needs the help, Gardevoir needs the help, so you two take a break for a bit. Swinub's also got a Never Melt Ice, so I think I'm going to grab that from it, just so that I have it for my own purposes later if I need it. Do I want to give it to Quagsire? I mean, I guess I don't have Mystic Water at the moment, or Soft Sand for that matter. I could be convinced, I guess, to give it Never Melt Ice, so there you go. No, actually, you know what? I don't want to give it that, because as you may have noticed, I took the Macho Brace out of my PC. We may get a sequel to Bullying Divil in this game for Quagsire's special attack. We're going to find out in a little bit, but I'm not sure yet. You know what? I'll go to the PC after we get everybody out of the basement first. Let's do that. Should get it now, but just need to do something else first, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, that stuff happens. Just gotta kind of, do it whenever it's most convenient. That's the point, as long as you get it, Ooh, Natu's ready. Cool. The others should be ready soon as well. Oh yeah, I gotta take the elevator key over to Justy's platform, because that's where you can plug it in, so we can actually get down there. Where is it? There it is. Let's use the elevator key. Twist it around, and there's the elevator. They're probably downstairs like, oh my god, they got another prisoner! Not so. I am here to free you from your prison. Did I just make a pun? My team is under the weather after the effect of Shadow Sky. Not intentionally, but sure, we'll go with that. Love how Soft Sand makes Earthquake stronger. Yeah, that's maybe not the best name for a ground-type hold item, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, take the lunch money. Indeed. Divil didn't deserve that. No, he didn't, but he may have someone else who's sharing his pain soon. We'll see. Hi, Mr. Mayor. I've been looking all over for you because I've been trying to tell you about the attack that just happened, but apparently you already know about that. Thankfully, the attack has been averted. All of the Cypher goons, as far as I'm aware, have been cleared out of the city, so I did. You can, because the elevator's right back here. So yeah, the new mayor of Phoenix City is Mayor Trest, and he's a lot more trustworthy than Avis was, that's for sure. Oh, no need for thanks, citizens. Just put me in a video game later. That will be enough, thanks. Keep saying that, I'm gonna start sounding like Captain Quark. Yeah, there's only a few people left out there that weren't Cypher members, so... But yeah, we stopped it, so it's fine. You're welcome. Okay, sounds good. You could challenge Justy at this point if you wanted to, I think. Actually, no, he probably has to, like, get the gym up and running again, so I think you have to wait until the next little bit of the story sequence before you can do that, so... Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I think he has to actually, like, email you and tell you when the gym is back up and running, so... Oh, really? What kind of rumors are those? Huh. Were they going to the Shadow Pokemon Lab? No, actually they were going to a new location just north of Phoenix City, which is the spot that Justy has just marked on our map. Maybe we'll go check it out, see what's going on over there. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I'll go ask around. Oh, look, a whole bunch of people from the city that might be able to tell me. Oh my god. That's where the daycare lady's been this whole time. Poor lady. She got stuck on a bus, basically, for half the game. And now the Purify Chamber's here. We don't even need to use the daycare. You're welcome, though. I'm glad that you guys got out of this. So. Cool. I will. I don't know when I'll be next visiting A-Gate. Probably not until the post-game, but, you know. Yes, actually. I'm not even going to comment on that. I couldn't even see her real face because she was under armor. That's a trap waiting to happen. Oh, really? Something like that, yeah. Yeah, you will probably have to break that little hold that she had on your other student here. Yeah. Erase it with extreme prejudice. Alright, well, let's go ask around the city, see if anybody's got any idea about this place to the north. And yeah, now Phoenix City gets back its normal music because, you know, the other music was just there as a something's not quite right here type of a dealie, you know. So, hey kid, you know anything about the desert to the north? Well, they had hostages, so it's kind of hard to do anything. I hope so. Let's hope that everybody at pre-gym starts training up so they have, like, people to fight against Cypher if they decide to come back. So, you're welcome. Just glad to hear that everybody's okay. We should probably just check in with the mayor, because he'll probably be the best source of info on this. So, hey, Mr. Mayor. Again, no trouble whatsoever. Just glad everybody's okay. And for going and talking to the mayor again, you get the experience share, finally. So now that's probably the item I'm going to give to Quagsire, to be honest, because, well, everybody else is at a pretty decent level at the moment, but Quagsire needs to catch up, so we'll probably do that. Yeah, that was a bit of a problem, huh? The city probably would have become entirely populated by Cypher. This would have been their forward operating base for the entirety of their whatever recovery operation they got going on up there, so wouldn't have been good. Okay, well, he didn't give us a whole lot of info, but that's okay. We can go check around the city. There's a few more people to talk to, so. Wonder if this old dude's wife came back yet. Probably, now that everybody's been liberated. Oh, nice. Yeah, probably. See, that's a good husband right there. Like, he's like, man, my wife's been through an ordeal. I'm just gonna do all the chores so she feels perfectly at ease. Well, home is where the heart is, so... What do you mean? Oh. Well, use it and abuse it, lady. That's funny. You sure he didn't deserve it? Wait, I know why they chose Fanak. It was a Cypher base in disguise in the last game. They just wanted to take back their base. Yes, exactly. Yep. Because in the last game, Evis was using this as his base of operations, so they were pulling it over everybody's nose again. The wool over everyone's eyes, rather, is the saying I was going to say. And my brain just said nose instead for some reason. Nope, and we're not going to let him get away with that, right, Linoon? Right. But you two should probably stay here anyway, because, you know, I can handle Cypher. It's fine. Hey, here's the normal guy that's running around here. I think he had a cast form in the last game, too. So, what's up? Glad to hear you're getting your groove on, your workout done. Nice to meet you, Dash. I don't think we got his name in the last game, now that I think about it, so... I do, actually, yeah. Oh, really? I just do both of them, to be honest. I mean, I haven't done the Coliseum yet, because that place will kick my ass, but... Yeah, let's go check around town. Why not? Oh, no trouble whatsoever. It's fine. There we go. Now we'll get a little info. Nice. Any additional info on that? Big cargo? What could they need all the way out in the middle of nowhere in the desert that they need big cargo trucks? Huh. No, I got it. Thank you. No, I'm good. Thank you. I don't need to hear about the trucks again. What? I did, yes. Oh, cool. We get an extra battle for saving the city. You're on, old man. Let's see what you've got. Probably the same thing that he had back in Coliseum. It'd be kind of cool if they played, like, the first battle theme from Coliseum here, though, just as, like, a little nod to him from the first game. Although I think they do that later in a different location that you go to in the first game, so... Maybe I'll get my wish anyway. Okay, so... Quagsire can handle, excuse me, himself here. Especially since I have Ice Beam, let's just use that on Hoot Hoot. We'll call Aaron to get some accuracy up. There we go. I would have said something, but there was air catching in my throat and I needed water to fix that. So, you know how that goes. Yeah, everyone but Quagsire's overleveled AF. I mean, that's basically true, yeah. Again, I think you were supposed to use more Pokemon than the ones that I was using, because, like, we used 2 Pokemon for a very large portion of the early game, and that just sort of lopsided us forever, so... I would ideally like to not have any of my Pokemon go above level 50 on this playthrough, and that should be feasible, because the final boss, like the post-game final boss, his Pokemon are all level 50. And I'm not talking about the one that has the last Shadow Pokemon in the game. I'm talking about the post-game final boss that you can fight that had a different team in the main game, if you know what I mean. I don't want to spoil what it is, but yeah, he had a different team in the main game. And we're going to fight him as like the last person that we fight in the post-game, so... I love Ice Beam's animation in this game, by the way. I love the sound effect. I love the ice as it travels across the beam. It's a great little animation. I quite enjoy it. I'm going to do it again because I enjoy it so much, although I might not even get to do it because Aaron might knock this thing out with Iron Tail immediately. But, you know. You missed this Ice Beam animation? It's so good. Yeah, it's great. We're on the same wavelength there. I wasn't even looking at chat, and I was on the same wavelength. So... Yep, goodbye, Zubat. Sir, you should have evolved that bad boy. He would have been much better as a Golbat. Yeah, Quagsire should catch up pretty quickly because of the experience share now, so... And after that, we'll be in good shape. Then all we gotta do is wait for Aaron to evolve into a Laren, and then we'll be in fantastic shape, actually. Ooh, speaking of fantastic shape, Roselia's done. Who's left now? I think there's just a couple, and then we can switch them off for somebody else. Let's see. Yeah, Meowth is getting there. Swinub, Spearow, Grimer, Seal, and Lunatone can all go into there as soon as Meowth is done. And then we'll be good to go. The damage animation looks like that thing was in pain. It was just sent flying. I mean, it got hit by basically a truck, so yeah. Aaron is like... I don't even remember how heavy Aaron is, but I want to say it's like 200-something pounds, so of just raw steel. So we can check, though. It's right here, I think. Okay, 132, but still, you're a teeny tiny little, like, 3-pound bat, and you get hit by a train of 130 pounds of cold steel, you're gonna get fucked up. So. That is the question, and we don't have an answer just yet. Oh, that could be bad. Yeah, that's a possibility, actually. I guess we'll have to go check that out and make sure that's not what they're doing. Well, I'm glad you guys are delighted. I have, but tell me about it. That's a possibility, yeah. If they have a whole bunch of more shadow Pokemon to take around, they could be using cargo trucks to transport them. I wonder what could be out there, then, if there's nothing out there. I mean, the desert north of Fanac is a place that we didn't actually get to explore in the last game. It was pretty well barren. The outskirts stand was just about the only thing in that desert area that we could really see. And then the rest of everything in the area was basically just the Shadow Pokemon Lab, which is even further west than where they're talking about here. And then, you know, you get the Pyrite Town and all that stuff. So we didn't get to go here in the last game, so hopefully it's not too bad. I think the Pokemon Center attendant is back, though, so we can go heal now. Yeah, they were all trapped under the pre-gym. Oh, boy. You should just ask her out, just so that way you guys should go to Real Game Tower together. That'd be a cool first date. A ground-shaking boom? A meteorite? Wow, that's interesting. Maybe if there's a meteorite, maybe they're harvesting it for power then? But then where would they get Shadow Pokemon from? Something isn't adding up here. We'll have to go out there and check it out ourselves. You're welcome. Yeah, something heavy AF fell. Didn't we hear about something heavy getting moved earlier in the game? Or is that just my imagination? Well, don't worry about it for now. Pay no attention to that. We'll figure it out later. So. I don't know. Everybody just shrugging at each other. Alright. Oh, there's one more person over here. Go check in with her. See what she's got to say. What's up? Fresh air! Yeah, I believe it. And we could buy more items if we needed them from the shop, but I think we're okay. For now, let's just head out to the desert and see what the hell they've got going on out there. It must have a crazy operation if it's, they're hauling cargo trucks and there's some sort of crazy meteorite or something happening out there too. Oh boy. Insanity, I tells you. Now let's go see what kind of insanity. Cypher was witnessed transporting things in this area, but what could they be transporting? Let's go find out. Uh-oh. The scooter's tires bogged down in the sand. It's impossible to go any farther. Damn it, Northern Desert. I knew this was a bad idea. Yeah, we had to go back to Fanac City. Unfortunately, the desert out here has some shifty sands. And by shifty, I mean it collapses under the weight of my scooter, which makes travel virtually impossible. And unfortunately, I don't have a flying type to fix that at the moment, so, you know. Don't you mean Twin Sanity? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh boy. I remember that game. I still have a pretty vivid image of Dr. Cortex getting chased around by bees, and it being like an on-rails set piece where Crash has to do specific things to make sure that he gets to like a safe spot instead of just like falling in the water and letting the bees fly away. Oh boy. That was Twin Sanity, right? I'm pretty sure. I did, yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do now? How do I... So I'm going to need to get a different scooter. Yeah, we don't have any Pokemon that can help us with that. I forget who you're supposed to talk to about this, to be honest. I'm going to go talk to the mayor. Oh, here's probably what it is, because you're going to get an email. From Net. Find a lost Pokemon. Mikey, we've been asked to help locate a missing Pokemon. It was among those missing with the SS Libra. Please visit us in Pyrite and speak with the missing Pokemon's owner. Well, I guess I can't go to Cypher's base right now, so I can go do something else in the meantime. So we'll go check that out, shall we? Let me just check in with the mayor and see if he says anything about the scooter. I don't think so, but hey, it can't hurt, right? Nope, nothing. Okay. He might have more lines later, but yeah, it's fine. We probably won't be coming back to see them. We might come back to Fanac occasionally, but, like, very seldom, so. Alright, back to our base of operations, then. I need to buy more fresh water anyway. Yeah, plot convenience, indeed. You know, now that we're back in Pyrite, maybe Fatine can tell me something. We can check and see if she actually says anything new at this point, if I chat with her now. So. Hey, Fatine. Well, I am seeking something. Yeah. I would appreciate it. Yeah, that's all I saw out in the desert, too, so... Oh, okay, fair enough. I guess she is pointing you in the right direction, kind of. Because the next... In order to get past this set piece and get to that area, you have to go to ONBS so that you can help out with this missing Pokemon. Because Net will have a few ideas about how we can get the scooter working again. So, do I need any items while I'm here? I think I need a few things here. I should probably put away the Never Melt Ice, actually, because I'm probably not actually going to use it. I'm going to use the Experience Share until I'm caught up, and then I'll probably have something else by then. Our Pokeball count is good for now. We won't be catching Shadow Pokemon for a little bit here. We get a little bit of a break after all those captures, so... I'll go put them away in the PC. And then we'll go check in at ONBS if I don't slam my face on a sign. Good lord. Damn, she straight up says, I can't help you, go do the plot. Yeah, pretty much. Oh boy. Okay, so Water Stone, we'll stick that in and probably never take it out. Never Melt Ice, we'll stick that in and probably never take it out again. Purified Chamber, let's stick a few other Pokemon in there now that we have a bunch that are ready to be purified. So, Meowth is getting there, but we'll work on that in a minute. So let's take you out and stick you in here. Swap them right around. Ooh, Spearow's got a sharp beak, that's not bad. No flow bonus, huh? Okay, that's fine. But you'll notice that Spearow's normal typing does provide a flow bonus for Teddiursa. Remember that, because that means it's going to be our 4th Pokemon for the first set once it gets purified. So I definitely want to prioritize that. I'm actually going to stick it, like, in here so that it can, you know, get that done a little faster. So let's stick Roselia in here with Grimer. We'll put Grimer over here, because I don't need Grimer as badly as the others, because Grimer just doesn't really... I don't think I'm even going to use Grimer in any of my sets, to be honest, so yeah, I don't really need to worry about it as much. Let's take Natu out of here now that it's done. We can go purify them at the Relic Stone, too, if we want. There's the Mystic Water. I actually want that before I take that away from you, because I'm going to give that to Quagsire in a minute, so let me... Swinub. Let's take Swinub and put it down here so I can put Seal in my party, get the Mystic Water out, and then... I actually want all of these guys. So I want Swinub, I want Lunatone. They're all going to be useful for Purify Chamber purposes, so let's try to get them all in here as best we can. Any other flow bonuses? Nope. Okay, that's fine. And then you, let's move out of here. And stick Lunatone in there. Lunatone has the Hard Stone. I don't particularly care about that, so I don't think I'm going to grab that for now. But yeah, if you get a not very effective move, you can reduce the flow, which will reduce the how quick the Pokemon purifies as well. So just be careful of that. And then we have Seal. I just got to stick Seal in the set 5 in a minute, so we'll do that. Let me just get the Mystic Water first so I can put that right on Quagsire once I'm done with the EXP share. And we'll go from there. Okay. There's that. Seal, we'll put you in here. And then once Meowth is done, we'll have a whole bunch of Pokemon to purify. So, and I might do that actually, like I might, off-screen, I might actually, because I'll probably be training Quagsire up a little bit to get it up to snuff with everybody else, so I might actually do it, get all the purification done off-screen between now and the next episode. Not sure yet. We'll see. I'm not in that much of a rush, so I guess I don't have to prioritize it that much, but, I mean, it's there. Can I do this now? Maybe. Not sure if the levels, because after a certain point in Dueling Square here, the people's Pokemon actually get a little bit of a level boost. And I'm going to find out right now if the level boost is happening now or if it happens a little later. So, but if I'm going to do that, I actually need to take Quagsire's experience share and give it the Macho Brace, because its speed is abysmal to begin with, so I'm not worried about that. And the person that I want to fight, the next person I'm going to bully, is Dirt. As it turns out, they both have their names start with a D, so that's funny, I guess. The reason why I want to bully Dirt is because he has 3 Pokemon that all give special attack EVs. And with the Macho Brace on, if his team has updated, which we'll see in a second if it has, based on their levels though, so I probably won't be able to tell until the battle begins. But if his team is updated, his Pokemon actually give a total of 4 special attack EVs, which means if we have the Macho Brace on, they'll give a total of 8. And it has updated, so yes, I'll get a total of 8 special attack EVs for Quagsire out of this battle, so that's pretty good. I'll probably do this once per stream, basically, just to give Quagsire a little bit of additional special attack EVs. Aaron doesn't need the special attack, obviously, but Aaron could use the experience right now, so I'm not too concerned about the rest. Everybody really needs special attack EVs with the exception of Aaron, but yeah, you know. Why is this theme so catchy, Pirates theme, I mean? Well, it's got the whole thing going on in the background. Very catchy snapping going on in the background, and that obviously helps with the toe tapping of the theme, and then, you know, it just keeps going from there pretty much. So Gloom I can probably one-shot with Iron Tail now, so I think I'm just going to do that. And, I mean, I could probably 2-hit KO, not 2 with Ice Beam, so... Not really too concerned. I mean, it's a grass type on the field, but Aaron can handle that, so... Okay, maybe Aaron can't handle that. It's alright, though. Yeah, it just used Sweet Scent, so... These battles are usually pretty easy. There ain't a whole lot to them. And they'll get you some decent experience. Not a whole lot of money, but they'll give you decent experience and some pretty good EVs to boot, so... It's a good storytelling element, though. It really tells the story of this dingy, rundown place. Yes, exactly. It's very good storytelling, and I like it when they do that with the music and the environment and the atmosphere of the place, and it all sort of jumbles together, you know? It's great. It's fantastic. I like it. I'm just going to use Water Pulse, because I'm not even going to... I mean, I'm just going to Mud Slap it, and it's going to die, so, like, whatever. No big deal. But yeah, so I'll probably just fight him, like... in between each stream from now on, just to get Quagsire a little bit of experience and also a little bit of special attack EVs. Or I could just fight him until Quagsire's level 30 because I'm a monster. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'll just give Quagsire the experience share and we'll just wait until he gets to the appropriate level. So, just in the natural process, you know? So... You're gonna be so upset when you make dinner Thursday? Oh boy. Lots of stuff to make, or... I could definitely see that being a little bit upsetting. Because, I mean, Thanksgiving, there's a ton to do and a ton to make, so it could be a little upsetting. I could see it. Alright, so everybody else is pretty good. I definitely want to prioritize Aaron a little bit. But, you know, just to get it up to Laren. But we'll get there. No, do it. Be a monster. I don't know. We'll see. I got all of my monstrosity out in the last stream when we did Coliseum, you see, so maybe I won't be as much of a monster to this guy, so. Around 4 hours of cooking and you live alone. Good lord, yeah. I could see how that would be a bit on the depressing side. Or frustrating side, as it were. Okay, so he's still doing his job. Let's get another catchy theme stuck in our heads by going in here. I'll have you. Oh, okay, thanks, Meg. I'll head up there. Hang on. Hi, Shroomish. Sorry, I feel the need to say hello to Shroomish because I have a Breloom in my party. Some camaraderie there, you know. I also live alone now. And Cole is reveling in it, that's for sure. Welcome back, Cole. Did you get the Namazu unlocked, or... Was that what you were doing the whole time that you were silent over there? Oh, okay. Pofty's acting up again. Oh, boy. Well, anyway, we'll let them act up down here. I'm just going to go see what Net needs. Oh, that's no good. Must be the person who needs some help with the missing Pokemon. Let's go find out. Left the chat as your computer might have caught fire, JK. Oh boy. It was running a little hotter, huh? Because you had Twitch and 14 and Discord and all that other stuff open at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot for a computer to handle, so. Renovating this building must have cost a small fortune. Yeah, where'd these kids get this money? Duking must have got a really good settlement after Cypher, like, got nuked in the last game. So. Yeah, it was a pretty big operation, so. Oh, okay. Sure, let's hear him out. What's going on there, little lady? Bonsly? I've heard of that guy, but only in the future. What's going on there, old man? Oh, so this Bonsly was one of your granddaughter's Pokemon. That's not good. Well, I guess that's where it got its name. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I don't know where the SS Libra went, but I'll see what I can do for you. You're welcome. A potted plant Pokemon. Great. So should I look for something that looks like that fern? Well, no, he said it was among bonsai trees, so probably looking for something that looks like a bonsai tree. Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, most information about the SS Libra at this point is pretty hard to come by. So. Yeah, speaking of that, actually, I heard Cypher had an operation going on in the desert, and I tried to go there, but my scooter couldn't get through the damn sand. Probably shouldn't be saying damn with a little girl in the room, but you know. It could be, but I can't get there. Yeah, how am I supposed to get there? Do I need to find something to fly me across? Oh yeah, those guys are pretty good with machine parts and stuff, so maybe they'll be able to help upgrade the scooter or something. Yeah, Pear and Mackin. Yep, I remember them. Easy enough. Okay, sounds good. Little girl, what's this Bonsly look like? So there's your Bonsly, and apparently it's sad. Not, doesn't really like pictures being taken, I guess. But that's what we're looking for, so there you go. Alright, so Net and Bit are going to get in touch with Pear. I'm just going to go straight there because I'm pretty sure that's where you're supposed to go anyway. So. And then we'll go from there. Although thinking about it, even if we get this done today, which I'm probably just going to get this done today, but then we're going to go back to Railgam Tower because I want to do more Battle Bingo, and we've got a bunch of battle CDs to do, so, you know. This next sequence here, though, will probably take about another 25 minutes, so we'll probably, if we get to do anything at Railgam Tower, we'll probably be able to do just the scantest amount, so. See, we got a video game. Game Freak got another advertisement. Yeah, pretty much. Basically. They were just like, hey, Genius Sonority, thanks. Our reputation has never been higher. I wonder why. Maybe you should let them develop another full RPG again, you cowards. They won't do it. I don't think Game Freak will do it, to be honest. I don't see them allowing them to do that anymore, so. You need to walk back to the house to get your the pan for your dinner. Pain. Oh, jeez. What are you making? I don't think I want to sell that focus band, or definitely don't want to sell the macho brace. But I need a few revives and a few full heals, so let's grab those with our little bit of extra money that we've got. So. There we go. And I'll get 4 revives as well. I mean, it's a bit of change, but, you know. Oh, you're making breakfast for dinner? Okay, there you go. That'll work. Stocking your kitchen is satisfying AF when you live alone. You recently got spatulas and a pan to make brownies with. Ooh, that sounds good. That'd be very nice once you can use that to its fullest extent. See, I like brownies quite a bit, honestly, but I almost never get any in this house because so many other people eat them first before I do. And I'm kind of just like, okay, you know, have them if you want them, and I'll take whatever's left, and there's like two left, so... It doesn't usually work out. I'm going to stick the focus band in the PC as well before we go see Pear, actually. And now that I think about it, the rest of this sequence might take a little bit longer than just the next 20 minutes because there's a couple of things we can do while we're in the next area that we go to. It's not the next dungeon. I guess you can kind of think of it as like a little mini dungeon, but not really at the same time, so. Move in with me then, coward. Oh boy. You just got yourself alone, you just got yourself some solitary time, and you already want to have somebody move in with you? I'd revel in the silence for a little longer if I was you there, friend. So. Before that, you got a cake decorating kit, and before that, you got an air fryer. Yeah, hostile! He was talking about me with brownies. That was what the coward part was. It wasn't directed towards you there, Marie, so. Here to move in, who'd be in charge of specific chores? Oh, that would be a good question. That I don't know. We have to divvy that out. We were pretty good at delegating chores, though, when Cole was here, so, yeah. Anyway, let's go see Pear and Gatey on port, shall we? I know, still hostile. He called you a coward. Oh, he does that all the time. It's fine. He says stuff to me like that all the time. It doesn't even faze me anymore. I'm not even... I don't even think about that stuff anymore. It just bounces right off. Can I go to Emily's house and get the item that you can get from here now? No, I don't think so. I think that her mother has to contact you first, actually. So, I guess we'll just go here instead. Them's fighting words. I'm going to start making you brownies and then delivering them to you when you want one. You're going to make me chocolate? I thought you hated chocolate. Cole, you're going to bake ye. Absolutely. Cole loves baking. He loves baking. He loves cooking. So... Yeah, actually, Pear, I was hoping you could help out with my scooter, because, yeah, it doesn't really, the tires don't really work out there. I mean, I thought they could be beach tires. They are wide enough, but, you know. A conversion kit, huh? Okay. Oh, great. Well, I think I know where he is, so I'll go see if I can find him. Oh, wow, they even put Sec on the news. Holy crap. Must be important. I guess it is, because, you know, they're talking about Phaenax City's liberation. Bye, Snaddle. Yeah, everybody's got to be careful, but, well, we dealt them a bit of a blow in Phaenax City, and in ONBS, to be fair, so. Cool. I got some screen time. Nice. Hey, it ain't no big deal. I was just in the right place at the right time, so. I mean, the same thing is with Sec, though, and you know him, so. But yeah, I'm thinking they might have a new base of operations out in the desert, but I can't get there without the conversion kit, so. Of course, but. Oh, okay, so he's just at Dr. Kamenko's place. All right. I'm gonna go see him in person then, Pear. I'll see if I can get that conversion kit. Either of them pushes all the chores onto the other. You can't see them, but your eyes lit up when you said yee. Cooking is fun. You're the main character, you always get screen time. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, look at all this. I'm getting screen time on top of my screen time, so. Speaking of screen time, hey, Mr. Verich, how you doing? Good to see you again. Yeah, it's been a little while. I've gotten a little stronger, but I'm still not as strong as any of you guys, so. Oh, you know, it was just a little thing. That guy in red always lingers a little bit. He was the one that talked to us at Mount Battle, too. I wonder what he sees in us. Yeah, we'll figure that out for later. Can't believe they caught Snaddle running like a little bitch. Oh my god, it was great. It's fantastic. I love it. I don't trust you anymore, Verich. Why the fuck do you have bodyguards? I don't know. Old dude apparently can't defend himself in a Pokemon battle anymore or something. I don't know. You got me. You know the character's rich when their bodyguards are color-coded. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's supposed to be rich. It's in his name. So, but yeah, he's got to be rich, considering. How do I want to do this? I know I want Aaron to get some experience at this point, but also Quagsire needs it, and I know I need Gardevoir out in front for a particular thing that we're about to go see and do, so I think I'll do it this way for now. No, actually, you know what I'll do is I'll have Aaron and Gardevoir do this, and we'll have Quagsire hang out in the back, and I'll send him in if the situation calls for it. Because, spoiler alert, we have to fight Jobin again, because he always thinks we're a burglar. So he hired bodyguards to keep people away. Yeah, I guess so, just to make sure nobody tries to take his money. Because he got on the phone with his bodyguard, and he was like, "Hello, I like money." Okay, Meowth is done. Nice. Now I just gotta wait for Spearow, and set 1 will be complete. For now. I'm gonna replace Spearow with something else so I can use it in a different set later, but, you know. Hate making the meme grow, but sus AF, yeah. The Varich is a little sus here, I think. Oh, here we go again. Hi, Chobin. Gonna make me fight you again, huh? Why are there so many burglars? Maybe if you put your glasses on straight. I guess it gives me an excuse to go see more of his crappy inventions. Oh good, he evolved his Magikarp. Fancy. Not that that's going to help him very much, because that's why I have Gardevoir out in front for Shockwave! Zap it. Yeah, or if he got better glasses, that's true too. Don't know how he can see out of those ones with a spiral in them, but you know. I'm not even worried about the attack drop. It's a Sunkern. That's what I'm going to be hitting Aaron with. Aaron's going to be hitting his Sunkern, and I mean, this will just knock Gyarados right the fuck out, so. What do I care? You got this, Aaron! I mean, his Gyarados could be actually a bit of a threat if you don't have an electric move at this point, but electric type attacks in this game are so good that you really want to have one from as early as you possibly can, so. They're good against a lot of different Pokemon in this game, so. Alright, Quagsire got to 23, that's not bad. Sunkern's ingrained, not that that will help it at all. And honestly, Aaron might not even get to attack because Gardevoir's about to knock the Sunkern out with Psychic, so. Goodbye! Say hello to your family on the other side when I send you to hell. His glasses are so good, he's seeing an alternate timeline version of the NC as a burglar. Yeah, something like that. Must be. He can see into the multiverse with them. Imagine Mega Sunflora. Yeah, big flower. He'll just turn into a Digimon at that point. Wasn't there like a flower Digimon that one of the main characters had? I forget. I feel like that was in Digimon Story, though. Cyber Sleuth, that is. So. Chobin, it's me. Come on now. Oh my god. What, is Dr. Kamenko going to challenge me now, too? Because Chobin's going to lie and tell him I'm a burglar? There are multiple flower Digimon. Oh, okay, yeah. See, this goes to show how much I keep up with Digimon. I like Digimon, but I definitely don't know all the Digimon that there are in existence. So. Kamenko, you've seen me! You know I'm not... You know what? You have the same glasses on as Chobin. It's probably one of your stupid inventions, and that's why neither of you can see me for who I am. Okay. What is it? You're not gonna tell me, are you? You're gonna make this suspenseful for no reason. Doctor, what do I do now? Am I supposed to stand here and wait for you to show me it? I don't want to flee. I just want to go in the house. Mackin is here. I need to go see Mr. Mackin. No, I just... These guys are never going to hear me. Why do I even bother? You don't know 100 Digimon? You can only know Pokemon when people say names. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Yeah. Are you whistling? Is that why it says tweet? You have a Robo Pokemon? Okay. Robo Groudon. Oh boy. Groudon? Still don't know how to pronounce this Pokemon's name. Never will, probably. I feel like this is just gonna be a Chuck situation, though. Like, you go into Chuck's gym, and he's like, I can throw boulders with my bare hands, hurrah! And he, like, tosses it. And then you're like, Chuck, what does that have to do with actual Pokemon battles? And he's like, oh, yeah, I guess I didn't train my Pokemon that much, did I? Whoops. Like, what advantage does the Robo Groudon give you, Chobin? He seems to think it gives him an advantage, and to be fair, it does raise the levels of his Pokemon, if I recall correctly, but... And I think he gets a couple more, but it's just like, okay. If this was an actual boss fight where I had to fight like an actual robot version of Groudon, now that would be a different story, but no, he just sends these guys out. I do actually think it's kind of clever, though, on Genius Sonority's part, that they have the Pokemon that causes intense sunlight, the robotic version, cause Sunflora to spontaneously evolve from Sunkern in the 2 minutes it's been since he left. That's actually kind of funny to me. So, and of course we don't intimidate, so that's fine. Oh, they didn't even gain levels. Okay, well then I guess we'll just do this the same as we did before, because Gyarados just died before, so whatever. Yeah, it gives them the advantage of marketability. Pretty much, yeah. They're probably glasses that make the wearer see all people as burglars. You know, I wouldn't be shocked, considering Kemenko's other inventions. That wouldn't shock me, Conker. So. Oh, no. A Hoppip. Whatever shall I do? But yeah, he's got a sunny day team. Unfortunately, the Robo-Groudon, another little bit of a missed opportunity, I think, is that Robo-Groudon does not set up Sunlight to start the battle, but, I mean, whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to complain too hard. Hell, the main Pokemon games miss these opportunities all the time, so if Genius Sonority misses one or two, I'm not going to complain that loudly. So, I'm just jabbing at things. It's just me, you know? Making a jab at more series because, you know, it's just who I am at this point. That Iron Tail killed through an Intimidate. Very nice. Hoppip looks like it's contemplating the universe at all times. Probably. It's probably why it doesn't really attack very well, because it just doesn't really have the heart to do it. It sees all things at all times and is like, nope, can't do it. Alright, I think I'm just going to headbutt Sunflora, because that should knock it out. Tropius is a little tankier, though, so Psychic probably won't even take it out, so. Even though I have a level advantage. I didn't even Mud Slap or anything on you. And you can't hit Gardevoir, you can hardly hit the broadside of a barn, Tropius, with that Razor Leaf. Come on now. Main games literally don't get half the cool moments that they can. Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed too. Oh, he's spamming Razor Leaf now, so that's fun. Get him, guys! Oh no, a Hoppip, whatever will I do? He says, dripping with sarcasm. Oh, absolutely. It does evolve later into Jumpluff, if I recall correctly. Like, I think you can fight Chobin again in the post-game, and he's got a Jumpluff in there, but yeah, it's not really all that threatening. 4 HP, 2 special attack, 3 attack. Very nice. Good job, Quagsire. You're getting special attack like a monster now. Let's just go all out, I guess. Why not? One of us will probably flinch from this stomp, but the other one will take care of it. So. Like, at least they got Ultra Necrozma right. Like, it was cool even after the moment passed. See, I haven't played Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, so I have no experience with Ultra Necrozma. Just what Cole has told me, but I think when Cole told me about it, he said it was pretty good, so. Anyway, yeah, we beat Chobin again because, you know, there's nothing to this. And now their machine is causing bad things for the environment. Chobin, stop it. I hope it's steam-powered. You literally just got 2 new Pokemon. What did you think was gonna happen? Oh, these guys are too much for me. Hi. Thanks for finally noticing me. I'm saying enough of this nonsense too, and I'm on the other side of this. I'm on the receiving end. You have a Robo-Kyogre as well? Oh boy. Wonder what that could be useful for. Well, remember that for later. We might want to come back and tell them it's actually useful after all. If we ever need to get across the sea, or, you know, start a spontaneous rainstorm to help terraform the rest of Ore, that could be possible too. Oh boy. He gave it to him for free, wow. They spent like years of development on this thing, and he's just like, forget it, take it, I don't want it. So. Don't know, you planned on using Necrozma in that run anyway, since you didn't use it in Sun or Moon, and it gets a buff in the new game. Okay, I guess I lucked out. Can you imagine, you go through this entire battle, knock out his entire team, then Chobin just walks onto the battlefield and just starts attacking you with the robot. He needed to, I mean, you're a kid. Yeah, I guess that's, yeah. Like, what are you gonna do to it? Oh boy. It definitely would have driven me off. I would have had to find another way in. Or just wait for Mackin to finish up his business here, which who knows when that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm here to see Mr. Mackin, actually. Okay, yeah, I'll go check in. You might want to repair it while you're at it. It's looking a little under the weather. I'm going to say it again, even though we're not under Shadow Sky anymore. Oh, okay, sure. I don't think he ever actually calls you, though. Well, no, maybe he calls you in the post-game to tell you that the Robo-Groudon's gotten an upgrade, but I forget, so. He just starts spamming Hyper Beam and Earthquake. Now he goes in the future and Primal reverts into Primal Groudon. Oh, that would be funny. All right, let's. Quagsire gained a couple of levels out of those battles, though, so that's not too bad. He should catch up pretty quickly because he needs a little less experience than everybody else does. So, yeah, it should work pretty good. Let's switch him out over here. We'll leave Aaron there for now because Aaron needs to get to 32. We'll go heal in a little bit, but first let's go see more of their dumb inventions. Yeah, leave the train up Aaron into Aggron, then beat the ever-living shit out of the Robo-Groudon. Yeah, Kaiju fight, exactly! I can't wait until Aaron fully evolves. I'm gonna be so proud of my little Kaiju. The Poképole. Oh, this is the thing that guy bought in the one Pokemart in Pyrite Town. But it's just a pole. Some people just want to see the world burn, apparently. Alright, next one. I'm just going to see the rest of them, I think, because I think there's 4 more, including the Poképole, so we'll end this one, so we'll just see. The Haunted Radio. Okay. Oh, boy. Are you sure it's not just a Rotom possessing it? I mean, we've got a few Gen 4 Pokemon in this game. Munchlax and Bonsly are already here. It could just be Rotom possessing it, so... But your adorable little Kaiju can't be that cute. That's what you think. She's gonna be such a badass when she evolves. It's gonna be great. Okay, here's the end of it right here, because we got the unhealthy sandals the first time. So I guess there was less than I thought. Well, fair enough. Anyway, Mackin's over here, so we're gonna go over here first into Dr. Kamenko's basement lab. So. I don't... I mean, you'd get a lot of views on the internet for that, but I don't know how well that's gonna work. Isn't this where you kept all the Robo-Pokemon? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna disturb him anyway, because I need him to convert my scooter into a fancy whatever he's gonna do to it to make it better, but... Anyway, let's go to the basement and see if we can find Mackin. After this, there's another room that we can go to, and it happens to do with all those color-coded signs that you see up there, and, well, we'll go look at those in a few minutes. First, before we talk to Mackin, though, we want to go around here, because we go all the way over here. Yeah, there's a treasure out here that we'll want to grab, and there's the Robo-Kyogre that they're scrapping at the moment, so... Yeah, bro, that's an engine. They're making a fucking gummy ship in the basement here. Oh, man. Can you imagine making, like, a Kyogre-shaped gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts 2 or 3? I say 2 or 3 because I haven't played 2 yet, and we have 3. I know Cole has 3, so he could totally make a Kyogre-shaped gummy ship. Cole just gets in the chat and he's like, bet. So. Oh, boy. What do you think you're going to do with it? Hi, Mr. Mackin. Sorry, well, actually, I need a conversion kit for the scooter because I can't get out into the desert because the sand is too coarse and rough and gets everywhere. So, yeah, call bet. Nah, that's Robo Rayquaza, bet. Sounds like a challenge. No, stop. Let's see. Well, you two do share a brain cell. Yeah, it even bounces in between here and the apartment. It's kind of surprising. Must have pretty good range on it, too, so. So. Yeah, they're back, unfortunately. If possible, Pear said you could get a conversion kit going for me, so... It's what I do, Mr. Mackin. Cool. Alright, sounds good. Okay, and that's actually... I think it's going to take you directly to Gateon Port so he can modify the scooter right away. Ah, okay, we have hover technology now. We have not a hoverboard, but a hover scooter. And that will definitely help us get over the sand and everything, so. Cool. Well, I don't know, but... I mean, worst comes to worst, you could sell it for parts. It's got a bunch of engine parts in it, so, you know. Facing Cypher alone, are you not contributing to the scooter conversion? Credit sucks in this universe. Sounds like a Tuesday. But I'm never alone, you see, because I have my Pokémon with me. The games keep telling me that, and it's true. So. Alright, well, let's check out our new hover scooter, but we're not going to get to use it to cross the desert just yet, because I'm going to go to Kamenko's house, and we're going to check out that other room that I didn't check out just a minute ago, and do a little bit of running around in there. And after that, before we go check out the desert, we got to go back to Realgam Tower, because I need to get my battle bingo fixed before we go take on Cypher alone. So. I was about to say, stop showing the Pokemon anime and games. Yeah, well, that's about right, so. Am I going to get fought by Chobin again when I walk in here? It'd be kind of funny, actually. If he was just like, nope, challenging you again, and he just had like level 40 Pokemon. I'm going to save now just in case that actually happens. Oh boy. And incidentally, I should check our shadow monitor to see how everybody's doing in the, whatchamacallit? Oh, not bad. Swinub's almost there. Everybody else is getting pretty good. Lunatone needs a little more, but it has a little bit of a bigger heart gauge than everybody else, if I remember right, so. They'll pretty much all be useful for the Purify Chamber, so. Oh, here we go again. I just want to go get some battle CDs. Why are you doing this to me? Here we go again. Love how when you get 1.75 more Blue Mage levels, you have to suffer and get all the level 70 spells. Oh boy. The level 70 spells are a bit of a ride. You actually have to fail a mechanic in order to get one of them, so that's fun. It's Chobin, I was just here, come on. What level are these guys? Probably the same, right? Yeah, bruh. Indeed. Yeah, they're just the same level. That's fine. We'll just hit them with the same stuff we had. I switched my team around a little bit, so Gardevoir's not out in front, but it should be okay no matter what. Unless this Gyarados knows Earthquake or something, then it won't be okay. You know. Yeah, Chobin just hates me in particular, probably. I looked at all of Dr. Kamenko's inventions, and I was like, bro, this stuff sucks. And he's like, nope, this cannot happen. Yeah, take some supplements for your memory, for fuck's sake. I don't think it's his memory. I think it's just because he's literally out of like a... What's the name of that show where the guy sang We Are Number One? Is that Lazy Town? I want to say Lazy Town, but I don't know if that's correct. That show. These two are just literally directly out of that show. Dr. Kamenko and Chobin. So. I'm right? Oh my god, how did I remember that? So, oh boy. Oh good, Aaron got 2 special attack. That's the 4 EVs that it got from that battle with Dirt there. Definitely not going to need those. I don't need any coverage moves in that department. Alright, so Gardevoir can take out the Sunflora next turn. We already know that Aaron can one-hit KO Hoppip through an Intimidate, so... And we'll just take a few, you know, Chlorophyll-based hits, but that's okay. Excuse me. You know what, actually, let me go back. We'll just KO the Hoppip, because it's at full HP, and I already know that Iron Tail's going to do enough, so... Just do it this way. I've been seated! Please stop, Hoppip. You're directly referencing Rule 34. With that shit. It's even a female Hoppip, lewd. Oh, I need to stop with Gardevoir. If this keeps up, this whole stream's gonna end up being TVMA. I mean, it already is, to be fair, but, you know. Considering what passes for TVMA television nowadays, though, this might even be a little tame, all things considered, because it's mostly just, like, crude humor and language that's causing that, so... You know. Got another level for Quagsire. Perfect. More special attack. Yes. That's just you, friend. You need some help. I mean, you're probably right. I've seen too much. Too much of what the internet did to this actually cool Pokemon. Let's be real. We all might. Oh, I don't know. I just wish that the internet didn't quite literally do Gardevoir so dirty. Like, it's a cool Pokemon that everyone just is like, nope, gotta make Lude. I think I might have fainted from that Razor Leaf, so good job, Aaron. I mean, let's be clear, that's just the internet in a nutshell. If it's on the internet, the literal definition of Rule 34 is if it exists, there's porn of it, so... It was gonna happen no matter what, but for this particular one, it just happened so quickly. And it just steamrolled down a hill so quickly, it was just like, come on. I just perpetually live in the gutter. I mean, that's true. You know how my brain works. If it's not like gallows humor, it's gutter humor, so... I know I need help. I gave up on an order a long time ago. I love and embrace chaos. Hi, Chobin. It's always me. Yeah, I figured, so... Curb your enthusiasm. Oh, boy. Yeah, so I guess he'll send us an email when RoboGroudon's ready. So... Until then, I guess I'll just make do with what I've got. Actually, it's funny, because when I first started the stream up, I was talking about how I should definitely make sure that I get therapy when I move out of this house. Not because I particularly need it necessarily, but I think it'll be nice to just be able to talk to an unbiased third party. I've seen what not being able to talk to an unbiased third party has done to my entire family, so it might be a good idea. Cole can vouch for that. He's talked to an unbiased third party about his problems, and he seemed to feel a lot better about stuff once he did that, so... Stop calling me out like that. Sorry. Just, you know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think it's healthy to be able to talk to somebody else about the things that are going on in your life. But, you know. If anyone here knows how Jimmy's brain works, it'd be Cole. That's fair, yeah. You've been seeing a therapist for almost 4 years. Therapy's a good thing. Yep, and don't let anybody tell you differently. I don't think we could go in this room when we were here before, but apparently they're working on a prototype of Eggman's clown car in here, so that's funny. Is there something in the bookshelf here? No, not yet, I don't think. I think you can come back here later and get something, but not yet. Instead, we need to go to the basement where we're playing the crane game. Quite literally, because there's cranes everywhere down here, and we can just ride them around. No safety harness or anything. This one we can't ride around, though, because that's a one-way trip, so... But let's see if we can make it to all these other places, because there's a bunch of shiny stuff on the floor that we want to collect, so... that one in particular over there would be pretty good, so... Is there anything on the floor here? No, but there's something over there that I'd like. Off we go. Yeah, if you go down here and collect these, you can get some more battle CDs, so that'll be nice when we finally go to Realgam Tower in the next episode and decide to actually start doing those. I think I'm going to do them in about 4 sittings total, basically. So, like, we'll do whatever battle CDs we have on hand the next time we go to the tower. And then we'll just, after every major dungeon, we'll just go back and we'll do them again. So, yeah. That's the plan, anyway. What we got in here? Filled with stacks of white paper. There's writing on them. Try reading something? Sure. Jovi's random diary... Jovi, how did you get down here? And why are you playing on the cranes and never told me about this? Top secret. The Pokemon HQ lab has a secret room somewhere. Ooh. Doesn't look like anybody knows where it is. Jovi will find it first and make it a secret base. Hopefully Plusle or Minun know hidden or secret power for her. Oh boy. Yeah, oh no, indeed. Yeah, it's the place from the intro. Yep, we've been seeing this in the intro for a few videos now. The robots under this room are made to look like a red Pokemon and a blue one. And they're supposed to work, but Jovi's not sure if that's true, because Chobin says that Jovi can't take a ride. Jovi bets Chobin won't let Jovi take a ride because they don't work. Chobin's a cheapskate. I love my sister. She's great. Jovi's actually kind of crafty. Yeah, she's a clever girl. Clever girl. She's great. I love her. Alright, now how do I get over to there? I think I need to go take the red crane. So let's go do that now that I grabbed everything else. And there might or might not be something over here. Not sure. We'll see in a minute. Oh, Okay, I can't take the red crane. I gotta take the yellow crane. I thought that the crane that was there for the yellow switch was the crane for the red switch. The perspective kind of messed with me a little bit. So, because, like, see, if you're looking at it from, like, down here-ish, it kind of looks like it's right next to it. But if you go a little closer, yeah, it's actually the yellow crane, so. Is there a secret battle CD over here? No. No, there's not. Okay. Well, I think there might be more battle CDs you can get in here later, but there will be a point in time in the game where we'll be able to do the Great Battle CD Hunt. But that's not going to be for a little while, so we'll come back and hunt for battle CDs later when we actually have time. For now, let's go back to Realgam Tower so that I can not really do anything today, unfortunately. I might get like one battle CD done, and that'll be about it, so. Ooh, Swinub's ready to be purified. That's cool. We'll be doing a whole bunch of purifying in the next episode before we go back to this place over here. So, but first, back to Realgam Tower with our fancy new hover scooter. Look at that fancy thing. Get me right over the desert sands, no problem now. Do I need to heal? I think I need to heal, right? Yeah. I used the, you know, what's it called? The Moo Milks, but, you know. Not going to look for the secret room? No, not yet. The game will direct us to the secret room, but yeah, maybe next stream we'll go look for it. I don't even have secret power on any of the Pokemon in my team, and I think Delcatty has it, but I need it for the Purify Chamber, so we'll leave it alone for now. Besides, Jovi's probably already found it and converted it into a secret base, and I need to give her a chance to raise her Pokemon so that she can actually be a challenge when I fight her. So. Let's check the Purify Chamber real quick. Okay, well, everybody's getting there. Like I said, next time we'll be able to modify, like, most of these sets with the Pokemon that we're purifying here, because once we purify them, along with the ones we got from ONBS, I think, if I remember my notes correctly, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, actually, once all of these Pokemon are purified, the ones from Phaenax City there, I'll be able to make 7 sets with completely full tempo. So that'll make getting any additional Shadow Pokemon after this a lot easier to purify. So, and then we'll be able to make 9 sets by the time we're done with the, not the next dungeon, but the dungeon after that, so. Yeah, raise what? Plusle and Minun, 2 Pokemon that get nuked by Quagsire? Yeah, pretty much. Spoilers, yeah. We'll get there. It'd be kind of funny if, like, Jovi showed up again and, like, if they, again, we've talked about this before, but if they ever go back to Ore for some reason and, like, did another game set in Ore, like, years later, it'd be kind of funny if Jovi showed up as, like, a gym leader or something. I don't know. I think it'd just be, like, a cool little throwback. Completely unexpected, but a cool little throwback nonetheless. All right, you need 3,000 to the next level, 3,200 just about, so. That's a lot, but we'll get there. Not today, though, because today, gotta go in here and do a battle CD. Or do I just save that for the next episode? I mean, I'm saving it, I guess, most of it for the next episode because we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can do. Like, we got a whole bunch of battle CDs at this point that we can do, but... And then I still have a whole bunch of battle bingo to do as well, so... I don't know. What would the rest of her team be? They could have, like, a double-formatted Electric Gym for the callback points. Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza, yeah. That sounds exactly like the kind of team that Jovi at her current age would want, yeah. So, but yeah, a double battle themed Electric Gym would be pretty cool for like the callback to it being Ore. I'd be okay with the entire game being double battles, to be honest, but hey, what do I know, right? I don't know if the kids these days would want that sort of stuff. You know what the kids these days do want, and I can't give it to them, is the next episode of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, the Stream Edition. Haha, tied it in. Yeah, we'll be doing the battle CDs and more battle bingo in the next episode, and then we'll go purify a whole bunch of stuff. And then after that, we'll head off to Cypher's apparently new key layer forward operating base. There we go. We'll check it out later. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one after the Thanksgiving holiday on Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until then, everybody, take care and have a good one. Let me read chat, and then we will go. If the normal games weren't only formatted for singles, I miss triples. Pokemon that are hilariously OP, of course. She leads with the plus or minus to lure you into a false sense of security. Stop designing a mad child. Yeah, exactly this, Cole. That sounds exactly right for Jovi. She just becomes incredibly, like, vindictive in her older age. I mean, she's already a little vindictive and crafty. That's a great combination.